Hello and welcome everybody out there in YouTube, Twitch, and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Before we jump into the action, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All of those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in supporting the community a little bit further, consider becoming a member here in our YouTube channel or a subscriber on Twitch channel and gain some really cool emotes. Also, my eternal gratitude. That's worth something, right? Anyways, if you're interested in joining any of our games, we do have open slots available. Reach out to me and let me know. I'd be more than happy to have you jump in on the action and fun. Lenny, tell me what happened last session.
All right. Well, last session we had ended right as we opened up a doorway in the sewers, trying to find the location of this adventurer's exam. And right as we did, Rip, one of the denizens of the sewers here, managed to be kind of watching us a bit closely and jumped into action as soon as we started opening this doorway. She immediately kicked Durin through a random doorway inside, which we realized were a series of portals, and then proceeded to attack us with various duplicates. We eventually kind of found out that only one is the real one. The rest of them, though they could take damage and attack, would eventually either disappear or come back. So we managed to find her by Dresley realizing she was tucked away into a side room. And upon finding her, she gave up, surrendered, and let us know that we had finally passed that miniature test that she had for us. Barnabas was fairly upset with her because she had destroyed all of his haymen in the process, and was basically saying that they're expensive and difficult to replace, but didn't seem like she cared. She didn't really offer anything to him to appease him. Eventually, she explained the purpose of the doorways in here and explained each one was a portal, but we would have to figure out which portal to go through ourselves, and that they were one way. So we only had really one chance of picking a particular door. Through a couple of hours examining the doorways in different types of ways, we managed to narrow it down to just a few, finding one that had a jungle beyond it with a big T-Rex. And then another with a very muted type of large gymnasium or auditorium type of room, with just a singular guy that we could see from our vantage point sharpening away at a giant blade. We finally decided this is probably the one we need to choose, and entered through the doorway. Upon entering, we found ourselves in a giant auditorium with a couple of other adventurers and adventuring groups that had already managed to find their way there. And we all were all just waiting for the start of the exam, which took about a couple of days at least to maybe a week, if I remember correctly. We kind of just waited around as adventurer after adventurer started to arrive into this auditorium. And eventually it got packed. Hundreds of people in here just filling up the space. Upon all these people coming in, we started to meet a few of them. We met a adventuring party led by an Aasimar named Vela. We made some introductions, and the rest of the group consisted of a dark elf named Creepa, a dwarf named Flint, a half-orc named Chud, who also kind of goes by Lunchbox, as he always sports a giant metallic lunchbox around with him. That seems to be kind of a bottomless treats source. And lastly, Reyna, Vela's little sister. Didn't seem like she was treated very well, but she just kind of accepts how it is. She seems to be a bit more she has more potential than what it seems at first. We also met, let me see here, Harrison, a young adventurer who came in to the adventure on his own. He wanted to come with some friends, but none of them seemed keen. He decided to enter by himself, and he had a very different type of test where he wasn't able to cast a spell. So he used the power of his voice and his charisma to kind of get past obstacles on his way here. We kind of made a little bit of a deal with him that if he would investigate people and tell us all the information that he would learn from time to time, we would kind of let him get into some of our food that we would prepare for all of us. I say we, meaning the clerics, as they conjure food for us. But after we kind of started having some time to meet everyone, we were finally met with a giant bugbear that seemed to appear out of thin air, kind of descending on a stage, if I remember correctly. And he told us that it is now time. The exam will begin, and kind of explained to us that it is somewhat of an obstacle course that we're going to be going through, something he called the Gauntlet of Gristle. And he specifically told us some rules. Cannot use flight, teleportation, or spells with the word door in it. So that means no
levitation, sorry.
Or levitations, yeah. Basically any kind of magic that lifts you off the ground or moves you from one space to another space doesn't fly. We can jump. That's about it. And that was the most that we kind of were told. So now we're about to jump in and see what this Gauntlet of Gristle holds for us.
So everybody, as people begin charging after the course, you see the first few groups, the most zealot and hardcore people, starting to immediately ram through the crowd, shoving and dashing through them to try to be the first ones across this obstacle course, clearly craving the need to be first. What are all of you going to do, though? Actually, before you answer that question, place yourselves on this map and roll me some initiative.
Hey Joey, really quick, were we supposed to long rest or anything before all this started, or no?
We've been here for weeks, yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, sorry.
You're good. You stepped away after last session a little bit, so you're good.
All right, we all have advantage.
Not terrible.
Oh, Sammy, I think you need to drag yourself onto the screen.
Okay.
Just grab your character sheet and just click and drag onto the screen.
Yeah.
Also, new song just for
Nope,
this.
that
Let's go.
wasn't it. That wasn't it. There we go.
There it is.
Oh.
Now
I'm
roll.
having some motor skill issues. Hold on.
You're good.
You're there.
Okay. I know, but I was in the middle of the bushes.
Oh, well, that's okay.
Go ahead and roll again.
Oh,
You
Lord.
were supposed to have advantage anyways.
Oh.
Yeah, Dresley.
I wasn't listening.
You're good.
You know, the worst thing is if you guys started your turn, if I was one more level in Paladin, I'd have my glory aura, and you guys get 10 extra feet of movement if you start within my aura.
If you'll allow it, Joey, Lenny would start asking his party, like reaching into his bags and pockets, does anybody have any rope? I just need a piece of rope.
Well, you can certainly do that on your first turn.
Yeah.
Now, Dresley, being the fastest in the party, you see the crowd beginning to ram into one another, trample, stampede, and rush to be the first ones across this course. People taking the challenge incredibly seriously. I would allow you all to converse with one another a little bit first. What's your plan of attack?
Hey, I think that we should just wait a second and see what happens to these first fools before we go on in. I don't want to go blasting in yet, eh?
I need a blanket and some rope.
Are you MacGyver? What's going on?
Or just a big jacket that somebody has.
Lenny, you can hook on my shoulders. I can carry you.
I have a blanket. I don't have a rope.
All right, that's your guys' conversing. Now, Dresley, what are you doing on the first round?
Would
Remember,
it be
you
an
can't be
action?
last. If you're last, you lose.
Would it be an action to put Lenny on my shoulders?
Not an action, no. I'd say a bonus action.
Oh, wait, no. Bonus action. Damn it. Sorry, my divine abilities are bonus actions now. Damn it.
I can piggyback him too.
You could just abandon. No, I'm joking.
Why are we carrying him?
Because
What'd I miss?
his movement speed's the slowest and he can't teleport.
It's an obstacle
okay.
course.
Yeah. My movement speed's normal. Okay, I just can't teleport.
Since I'm the tallest, should he piggyback on me?
Probably be the easiest for you, but
Yeah,
I
I'll
have
take
an
it.
ability that just gives me advantage on this bullshit.
Oh.
You have an ability that makes it easier for you to carry people, though, Sammy. So
Yeah, I'll take him. I'll take him.
Okay. So, Dresley, what are you doing?
This is a team objective. If I can get across first, that would make it, even if they come in last, that they wouldn't be disqualified, right?
In theory, yes.
Okay. I turn to Barnabas. Reminds me of pissing off that half-orc basketball coach. And as my bonus action, I'm going to activate my channel divinity, which is Peerless Athlete. For the next hour, I have advantage on strength and athletics and acrobatics, and my jumps are longer.
Nice.
So I will now run ahead my 40, and I'll use my action to dash. So I'm running 80 feet, and I have athletes, so I ignore difficult terrain. So if they're causing difficult terrain, I can run right past them.
All right. Are you trying to break through the crowd?
I'm gonna do the ninja thing. Is I'm gonna hop over on top of them and just walk on their heads.
Okay. That's gonna be a lot harder said than done. I'm still gonna require a strength save if you want to beat out the crowd and be one of the first one on the obstacle course.
Oh, I thought it would cause a different kind of check. Okay.
Yeah, but people are trying to fuck you over
Oh,
as well.
I have a
It's a
climb
strength
speed.
save.
Would that give me an edge jumping out?
People aren't objects, bro.
No, it's like because there's a wall. We were in a wall. The back wall fell
The
over. I'm
wall-
wondering if I could
You
climb
were
and jump
in
off.
a basketball court. The
Okay.
back wall moved away, and now you see this. You guys see that, right?
Yes.
Good.
Teleporting and flying were unallowed, correct?
Correct.
Okay. You want to double check?
And
before I-
levitation.
And levitation. Got it.
So if you're trying to break through and be one of the first people through, I need a strength save from you.
Strength save. Damn it. Okay. I trust my companions to be fine. I do not get advantage on this. I don't think I do.
Nope. But you're a paladin.
That's a natural one!
Jeez.
Starting off strong.
So,
Hold on. I was having a big problem this morning. It's okay.
yeah, it was about to be good. So, Dresley, that is going to be your first failure. As you say with confidence to all of your allies, smirking at all of them and turning to get through the course, you begin running as quickly as you can and immediately check someone to their side as you see this looming bugbear turn to you and, yeah?
Sorry, I forgot. I have an ability I've never been able to use before because no one's ever failed a strength save.
Wait, seriously?
Yes.
I don't make enough strength saves then.
Bugbear's getting ready. Go
what's
on,
the-
Barnabas.
So I'm going to use Blessings of the Season, and as I see him start to fail, I'm gonna say a quick prayer to the green man, and right as he starts to fail, a branch shoots up out of the ground out of nowhere and stabilizes his foot to give him just enough cover or just enough balance to be able to catch himself and keep going.
Yep.
So you get to re-roll the strength save.
Let's go.
Thank you, Green Man.
Blessing of the season. Salt and pepper is here.
11. Dear.
Well, it's better than 7, I guess.
Sure. So instead of the bugbear completely rocking your shit and knocking you prone, you just end up getting stuck between them at the branch as people keep moving past you. You're not knocked prone, Dresley, but unfortunately, this first round is a failure for you. It's all right, though. Everyone's starting to move through. Sammy, you're next.
Okay, so I think the first thing I want to do is cast Enhance ability on Lenny.
Nice.
Lenny, what would you like enhanced?
Strength. In case I have to do a bunch of strength saves or checks or whatever.
Okay. I have to roll it, right? I still have to roll it.
Ability
It did
checks.
it.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so enhance ability on Lenny, and then can I just like look around and see like really super quick what is going on around me, like chaos wise? Like,
Sure. So you're forfeiting your movement and bonus action here, but you're allowed to make a perception check to peer around the stadium, the course, and see what is going on. See if you can't glean more. Oh, that reminds me. I need to get his token and bring him over here.
Oh wait, I think I just rolled it with advantage. Sorry.
It's fine. We can just look at the first one.
Okay.
Wait, where is he? Where'd he go? There he is. Roll20 is hating me today. 20. We take 20. So, Sammy, as you see Dresley is getting pummeled, but that one branch sticking out from the ground is like keeping him in place. You look around carefully at the environment and you notice there's about 3 or 4 other groups and 2 individuals that are waiting, the same as you called for. When you look over at Harrogane, you see he is getting ready to say more instructions. You don't know everything in play yet. You don't know how deadly that course is. In fact, you see people are already dashing to make it up to the very first obstacle, which is the Gauntlet Grip. And you just barely see a glimmer of moisture on those grips that would suggest if you grab on too early, you're going to be falling probably pretty easily. Slippery grip. So, you know to wait until Harrogane gives further instructions.
Okay. Thank you. So can I relay that to everybody else that's still here?
Absolutely.
Alright. Hey guys, I don't think we should start yet. I think that he's still got some stuff he wants to tell us quick, so just hold off a second. And look at do you guys see up above there? It looks like
hand grips.
The hand grips, it looks like they're wet. Sorry, my descriptions are not great.
No, you're good.
You're good.
Everyone else is just thinking. All right, Sammy, so that's your go. Barnabas, you're next.
What to do. All right, so Sammy said to wait, so I'm not going to move forward yet. I'm just going to I had a plan until Sammy told me not to wait.
You can ignore.
No, that just seems rude. Alright, for now, I think I'm just gonna cast Entangle on whoever is the front group closest to Dresley.
Ooh.
Dirty
Okay.
play.
I need you to roll me a d4 to figure out which group is in the forefront.
Four.
Oh no, is that the group we actually
Did he just entangle Creepo?
No, it's the Embervale twins.
That doesn't sound good.
So, Barnabas, you throw out your entangle spell at the very front of this, immediately causing 3 effects to happen. The first is getting the 2 people in the lead, the Embervale twins, tripped up and caught within the grips of the vines. The second is getting the respectful nod from Harrow Gain. And the third, telling everybody in this entire stadium that you guys are looking to fucking fight.
Well, all 3 accomplished then.
And I'll give you a little bit about the Embervale Embervale twins. Since you guys have been here for a little while, you know these 2. They are from Dawnwell Academy. They are known for being exceptional athletes as well as acrobats. Some even calling them the Freak Show twins. But what they really excel at is using magic-infused abilities of concentration and focus in order to break through any challenge in front of them. As you catch those 2 in your entanglement, they look flabbergasted as they start looking around and more groups keep charging past them.
All right, I'm not gonna do anything more because I'm still waiting then. So I'm gonna give up the rest of my turn.
Lenny.
To climb up onto Sammy's shoulders, would that be a
Athletics.
action? Athletics check. Okay. Would that be an action or a bonus
No.
action?
Not
Okay.
an action, no. It's movement.
Oh, I have advantage on these checks now,
Yes,
thankfully.
you do.
Yeah, you're
let's see
spending
here.
10 feet of movement. Well, 20 feet because climbing.
16.
Let's go. Oh, yeah, this spell is so good. Sammy, you get, like, choked a little bit from the back of your shirt, but he ends up getting onto your shoulders and, like, wrapping his arms around you like a headband.
Chicken
You're
fight.
so high up here. You're a lot taller than you look. Okay. I'm gonna look forward. I see the entanglement happening in front of us. I am going to go ahead and target right beside them. The teams that are running past and managing to take over them. I mean, we already got a bunch of nasty looks, I'm assuming, so why not just make some more? I'm gonna cast slow and hit everybody in that area.
Okay. I
Try
need
to
you
have all
roll
their
me
movements.
a D6 to find what next group or single adventurer you are engaging with.
5.
Oh, no.
I'm concentrating on that slow now.
Lenny. The second day you all were here, there was a group of renowned heroes of their hometown called the Prism Knights, each one aspiring to a different aesthetic and belief in an extinct monster, the saber-tooth, the Tyrannosaurus Rex, the Triceratops, the Aerodactyl. These holy warriors of a southern kingdom that are rumored to be the next great heroes of the realm all get hit. Well, some get hit by your slow spell.
God.
As Lenny just slowed the Power Rangers.
Yeah. We're gonna pass them up, and then
Stop.
here in the distance, it's Morphin time. Like, oh shit! Pick up the face.
Can't be the 90s without Power Rangers, y'all.
As a bonus action, then I'm gonna just cast. How far do I have this range? Let me double check. Illusion Wizard got crazy. Minor illusion range. 90-foot range. 90 feet up ahead somewhere. I'm going to try to set up those handholds. I'm gonna just make a 5-foot square area look like there's handholds where there's not.
Oh my god. There were no rules about not fucking with the competition.
No, there
I'm gonna
is
be
not.
throwing illusions all over the place, messing with people.
Oh,
But,
I love how Test 1 you guys are declaring yourselves as the bad guys.
All right, that's my turn.
But just a fake ring is diabolical in the middle of all of the rings. Just
What?
one fake one. Not like a giant wall or something, just one fake ring.
That's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna just make like little, like a rope or something, a stone that they have to jump on. Just oh shit.
Oh no. Anyways, that being the end of your guys' first round, the course will begin going now. Harrow Gain pulls out a megaphone and begins shouting very loudly over the crowd. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, we have one other little surprise in all of this. We have unique boons hidden throughout the course. Their effects, well, I won't tell you what they do yet, but they will matter in future tests. Are any of you brazen enough to look for a boon while racing against your comrades? Or do you just want to make it out of this alive, coward? Everyone here who believes their character possesses an ego must make me a wisdom saving throw. Dresley, we're all looking at you.
I know.
I'm looking at Barnabas.
I
no.
have an ego,
12.
I admit it.
Lenny definitely does.
Sammy? No.
No.
Yeah, I have an ego that is unstoppable.
So you don't have to go for a boon.
Yeah, I will anyways, but
Dresley, you're getting that fucking boon. You are gonna get that fucking boon, one way or another. That is your boon. You don't even know what a boon is, but it's yours.
No, I'm Faye. I know what boons are.
Well, I mean, in this, you don't know.
Yeah,
you don't know what it looks like. You understand what a boon means, yes.
Yes.
That is
Sammy,
fair.
you see
That's
the
fair.
greedy eyes on two of your allies, and you can't see Lenny.
I can feel it. I can feel it emanating.
Don't worry, Sammy. I got 7 hands and I got all kinds of nonsense. I'll find it. I'll find
Oh my
it.
god.
I'll
You better not
spread
hold
them.
me back, eh?
I was
Now,
gonna use them to trip people, but I'll look for the boon instead.
on the first course, as the Prism Knights are are going up against it, as they rush forward, spectral blades begin slicing through the ropes along the hand grips that they are reaching for. You see them slicing downwards in alternating directions as the first one, grabbing on in slow motion, is trying to reach for the second grip, but then the slices go all the way down their arm, ripping it to shreds as they fall into the water and have to restart their run. The next one leaps across, grabbing and going across as quickly as they can, and leaps to the last grip before the jagged stone wall on the one side. But her hand misses, as there is no actual grip in front of her, and she falls down into the water, face planting into the spiked wall as she is going, luckily wearing a helmet. The first obstacle is much harder than they all thought. Anyways, top of the order, Dresley. The crowd is already dispersed quickly enough. Now people are starting to become hesitant as they look out at what's going on. You clearly saw what was happening, and wow, there's a boon somewhere.
I mean, everything you've just described is an everyday obstacle course in the Feywild. It's honestly tame. This is elementary school level. So, Dresley would like to use his action to search for the boon, using his Fey fuckery to... Where would someone sadistically put something?
Oh, so you want to insight where the boon is?
Yes.
All right, roll me that insight check. That will be your action.
Okay. For fuck's sake, roll above a 10!
Call the DM's obstacle course elementary. Yeah, I know. Just wait. So, Dresley, you look around. Clearly no boon on this first part.
All right, then I'm going to use my bonus action to dash 80 feet and get into the course.
All right, I need you to start off by rolling me an athletics or acrobatics check as you are trying to swing your way across with these ropes, timing it as the slicing blades are coming down, and make it over to the jagged wall without falling.
I am going to be using athletics. Thank you! 29.
You all watch as the crowd begins to hesitate as the first two Prism Knights fall down into the water, and the other two are still slow-mo running to get to the obstacle itself. People are now starting to think before moving. But not your paladin. He charges headfirst off the springboard, grabbing outwards, and describe to me how you successfully do this, Dresley.
I lunge out, and the minute I see the blades coming out, I do like a backflip, and I catch the rings with my feet and flip myself over, forward handstanding, and getting to the other side.
Yep. And as you do this bound and leap, front backflips? Yeah.
Front flip into legs grabbing rings, then backflip to the other side.
And as you do that, making it all the way to the spike wall, you slam your hands out, grabbing between two spikes. Okay, this is going to be a lot harder part. This is all strength. But you made it past the first one. Good job, Dresley.
We have a climb speed now.
Yes, you do. All right, Sammy, you're next.
Okay, I have some questions, if that's okay.
Yes.
How many feet are there from my starting point to the place that I want to go to?
Since you didn't try charging up ahead, about 20 feet.
Okay, so is the bottom of this thing all water?
Yes. For this stretch of it, it is.
Can I just water walk across the bottom?
You can certainly try.
Okay. I would like to water walk across the bottom, but is it an action to look around and make sure that it's safe?
It is, yes.
Okay, then I would like to cast guidance on Can I cast guidance on myself before I take this walk?
That is also an action.
That's what I want to do. I don't want to look around. I want to cast guidance on myself before I take the walk.
Before you water walk, you guidance.
Yeah, before I water walk, I guidance, because whatever you make me do, I want to make sure I have a little bit of boost.
All right. When you guidance, you have to target acrobatics or athletics.
I want acrobatics.
It is, Letty. That's why we're...
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Water walk is an action, yes.
So all the spells you listed and looking are in action.
Wait, I'm confused.
So, if you want to do water walk, that will be your action. If you want
that's
guidance,
right. Okay.
that will be your action.
Okay, never mind. I want to water walk.
Okay.
Granted, you don't have to walk this turn. You're just casting the spell this turn.
Yep.
Okay, then let's cast the spell this turn.
Water walk?
Yes.
All right. Are you going to start walking? Because you can get 10 feet into the course.
Before watering.
Before watering?
No, you'll be 10 feet on the water.
Oh.
Or you can just move up to the ledge so you can start going next turn.
I want to move up to the ledge so I can start going next turn, because I don't want to put Lenny in any danger.
Okay.
I'm looking out for Lenny.
Yeah.
Put him in danger. That's what he's there for.
All right. As you walk all the way up, they're still taking your time and being more careful than everybody else. You make it to the edge of the first bridge. That's your turn, Barnabas.
All right, I'm going to look around and see if I can spot a boon. I'm going to search for it as my action.
Go for it.
Perception,
That'll
I'm
be-
assuming?
Perception or insight if you're trying to do what Dresley did.
No, I'm not doing what Dresley did. I'm not from a group that does that. I don't think I would have a...
God is from the group that does that.
Well, yeah, but remember,
Lawful.
my parents taught me that our God doesn't talk to us, so we never really learned that part of it.
And you learned better.
Yes. 20.
Play a game. So, Barnabas, as you are looking around at that first section of the course, you notice two things. The first thing is where that first person landed inside the water, there's piranhas charging after him. If he doesn't get back to shore quickly, piranhas are going to fuck him up. And also, if Sammy doesn't make it across the water very quickly, piranhas are probably going to fuck her up too. But the next thing that you notice, hanging high, way up on the ceiling, as if you had to climb up the rope that had the slicing blades, there is this dangling metallic coin right in the middle of the first section, the gauntlet grip.
Oh, that is sadistic. Damn. My thought process was correct.
It is 50 feet high off the surface of the water.
Okay, well, I know what our best bet is for that since Dresley's already through. So I'm going to run up next to Sammy, and I'm going to whisper to Lenny. Lenny, up at the top of that rope, that coin, that's got to be the boon.
I wink at you. I'm like, I got it.
Let the man with 7 floating hands deal with it instead of the full plate cleric.
Yes. So that was your action.
Yep, and then I will take the rest of my movement to try and start working across the course.
Mm-hmm. So, as you begin moving your way through, that'll be athletics, acrobatics check. Oh, that'll be actually at the start of your turn. You don't have more movement to make it across.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Lenny, you're up.
All right. I am
50
going
feet
to...
off the surface of the water. You're 10 feet off the surface, so it's 40 feet up. But you need to be halfway through the course to be underneath it.
Okay. I will hold my action to use my hands to reach out and grab hold of that coin. How big is the coin? Can I tell from here?
The coin looks like you would have to grip your fingers, or sorry, for you, it's two-handed. Everyone else in your party would grip their fingers over it. It fits the entirety of the palm of their hand.
So it's like a coconut-sized
It's
thing.
a sizable coin, yeah.
All right.
Think Legends of the Hidden Temple. The massive coins they would have.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I will hold my action to send my hands up to grab that coin, but not all of them. My hands, I'm assuming my hands are normal humanoid-sized hands. So I'm going to send one up to grab it, but I'm going to send the other 5 in various directions to, like, grab random nonsense and then bring them back. So that way maybe they don't see which hand was the one that actually got the item.
All right, I need you to roll me a Thieves' Tools check utilizing dexterity. This is to have your hands just wreaking havoc on the course.
Alrighty, let's see here. I think my gloves of thievery give me a bonus, +5 bonus. All right, let's see here. Thieves' tools, dexterity. So, oh wow, that's horrible. That is a 15 then. Did I do that right?
Dexterity? Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, okay.
4 and 6. Yep. +3. Alrighty, so you might be able to screw over one person, but honestly, you're more worried about watching your back now as you are realizing you just made yourself an enemy.
Right. I do that, and then as a bonus action, I will.
Yeah, he's getting into it. It's going right.
It is.
It's what we're doing.
I'll make a minor illusion, a little cloud around both me and Sammy to just kind of obscure us for a moment until Sammy decides to run forward.
You have to use some type of action economy to manipulate all the hands.
It's an
right?
action. Yeah,
All
that's
right,
why
so your bonus
I held my
is
action. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So
gotcha.
my bonus, my main action is to hold until Sammy moves closer, and then bonus action is currently cloud until she moves out of the cloud.
Gotcha. Okay.
But that's me.
All right, now the course is going to go. Barnabas, as you are getting ready to reach up for the first grip, I need you to give me a dex save.
Ugh, 9.
Ooh. That is good. Oh my god.
Wow.
22 points of lightning damage as you see this jolt of lightning right past you and disperses loudly as you see this little kid, can't be older than 10 or 11 years old, wearing a tank top and just simple shorts and t-shirt, slamming and grabbing the first of the rings and using his own momentum to toss him forward, completely skipping the first set of obstacles. You have not seen this kid here this week.
Okay.
He's already surpassing Dresley.
Beg pardon?
Yeah?
And that was the kid that threw lightning at me?
No, he moved and caused lightning to course through the area he was moving through.
Oh, wow.
Oh, barbarian bullshit.
Oh, he's ridiculous. Anyways, Dresley, you see this jolt of lightning just skip out past you and reach out towards the wall as he looks over at you and waves, climbing sideways across the wall as quickly as he can. He's like 10 feet in front of you, the little fucker. But he's not going after the boon. Next, you notice as a group of actual street thugs begin stepping out. All of them wearing leather jackets with spikes on the shoulders, cut off sleeves, and very, very beat up jeans as they begin reaching and launching themselves across this area. Some of them beginning to fall and the others laughing maniacally at them as they even start fucking each other over as they are moving through. Barnabas, right next to you, one individual taps you on the shoulder as you turn and look, and you see a tiefling smiling. Hi there. Your group's doing pretty good this time. Think mine's gonna beat you. Care to wager?
Oh boy.
I don't have much gold on me. Sorry, we left it all at the bank.
Sucks. And then he just starts going across the course.
I literally have like 10 gold. Barnabas doesn't carry cash.
That's what you have a Lenny for, or Dresley.
Yeah, that's everyone else's role, not mine.
But
Oh, yeah,
that
Dressy's
is
been doing this with a giant crate on his back.
Dresley. As you just saw that little kid make his way past you on the course, you tilt your head, very impressed, firstly, that he's doing so well, but to be fair, he looks like he weighs 80 pounds. He should be fast. He doesn't have to hold up body weight.
Right.
But now it's time for the second course. Are you going to try to see what it's like as he's going across this wall, or are you just going to book it and try to beat him?
are we at the second obstacle where there might be another boom?
You are at the second obstacle. You are attached to the spike wall.
I would like to do the thing I did first time. Use my action to insight for sadistic hiding place.
Go for it.
Much better. 19.
Nice. As that little kid is moving past you, you notice one of the walls begins, or one of the sections of the wall begin moving inwards and another one moving outwards. You would put it on one of those.
All right. I'm going to use my bonus action to dash climb, so I have 80 feet of movement to get to that opening.
Okay. You begin dashing and climbing over there. I need an athletics or acrobatics check from you. Because you are going for the boon path, the DC is 18.
Ooh.
Yeah.
23.
23. You keep jumping across the wall as you begin to look as they move in and out. And everyone is watching as these spikes are like moving past Dresley's head as he's just bobbing and weaving with them, looking, jump to the next one, looking, and you see right down inside of there. Dresley, I need a sleight of hand check for you to grab it through the quickest moving segment of the wall.
Ooh, nice. Natural 20.
There
27.
we go.
There we go. As you see the wall moving past you, you begin throwing your hand out and like you even crack your pinky against the side of the chamber because how quickly it is moving, you doubt you would make it through very easily. Twisting your pinky to grab it, and as you're pulling it out, you barely feel like the tip of your thumb get ripped off by the wall. Oh, yeah. Everyone else, you see a large spurt of blood come out from his thumb, but he's holding the token in his hand. Looking
Yeah.
so proud.
I'm saying he just
I'm in
says,
Jefferson
"Oh yeah."
Quarter.
Oh, yeah.
If I have any more movement, I'll just keep going down the course.
That's all your movement this round, sadly.
Wow, that was 80 feet.
invest-
man.
Well, no, it's your movement looking, waiting.
Oh, okay. Part of it. Got it.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. And that was you, Sammy.
All right. I am going to papoose Lenny to my back so he does not fall off, and I'm going to dash to the other side.
All right. Sammy, as you are dashing across this area, I do need you to give me a dex save as you start to notice these bloodthirsty piranhas leaping out of the water trying to bite you.
Oh.
Okay. Well, you're taking a lot of damage on this section of it, Sammy. That is going to be /R6D4.
Oh God, Joey!
That's a lot of force. Holy
That
shit.
is really high damage roll, Sammy.
5 4s?
I didn't do it. Well,
Yes, you did.
Sammy, you take 21 points of piercing damage as all of these piranhas are leaping and latching and like biting onto you, and you make the mistake as one bites your neck of just ripping it off and tossing it back in the water, and it just rips one of your veins open. Oh shit. Yeah, holy fuck. Okay, this thing is fucked up. But on a good note, if you want to keep running across the water, you can. You're able to skip the first and second obstacle courses with this. However, next round, you're going to have to do the same thing, dex save against the piranhas again.
Fine.
But you'll be able to start on the third one.
Yes.
Alrighty. Next up, Barnab... Or wait, yeah, as you're passing through there, Lenny, you get the moment. I need you to give me a sleight of hand check to grab that coin.
Alrighty. This is where Lenny shines. 26.
All right. As you are running through, Lenny, you are also getting distracted by the piranhas, but luckily, you're papoosed, so they're hitting her instead of you. Actually, you still need to give me a dex save because you're going over the same area. I'm sure.
Alrighty.
Sorry, Lenny.
Oh.
21.
Oh, you actually dodged them. You take half damage.
My screaming scares them away.
I'll roll again to make it fair.
roll
all
6
fours
fours.
this time.
Yeah,
Still high.
All right.
16 half down to 8.
that's like half my health.
Yeah.
You have a rogue level in there for a hit die?
It didn't help much.
Oh,
So as you are running through, a couple of them end up like latching onto you as you're like trying to peer out and look, and you even get one like biting right underneath your eye as you see that token, and the only thing that you can focus on other than the screaming and dodging is getting that coin. As you reach up with your magical hand and it knocks it loose, and you see the rope it was affixed to with the grip also releases down into the water behind you.
Uh-oh.
But you grab the coin as it is falling, reaching just barely past Sammy's head. Oh yeah, but for you, it's double handing it. Okay, you got the coin.
All right, awesome.
Congrats, guys. You guys have 2 of the coins so far. And that's Barnabas.
Sammy, did you want to do something else before the end of your turn?
Oh,
Can I do healing word?
Yes,
Cool.
absolutely. In fact, I would encourage it at this moment.
You or Lenny, you both lost hit points there. Well, I think you lost more than Lenny, though, so.
Damn,
that
that was a
calculating
good
right, Marcus?
word.
That almost healed you back up. Nice.
Nice. These
I would
piranhas
have
ain't
done
shit.
mass, but
No,
has anybody?
don't do mash yet. It's too early.
Nah.
Great
Lenny, I'll
stuff.
get you next time, okay?
I'm fine. I was joking about half my health. That's not.
Yeah, it was only a third.
Barnabas, you're go.
All right, I'm gonna start trying to make my way across.
Yep. Go ahead, athletics or acrobatics as you're trying to move your way across all of the ropes.
Oh, shit.
Hell
No.
yeah. You start with such confidence. And there's even one that's like really close to the wall that you see, but you forgot that's the one Lenny made. As you fall down into the water,
Sinking like a rock.
that'll be 16 piercing damage coming your way at the start of your turn.
Okay. How far away am I from the guy who was trying to outpace Dresley?
The kid?
Yeah.
Like 80 feet now.
Oh, never mind. That's too far. I was hoping I'd be closer than that at least.
If you would have succeeded, you would have been.
Yeah. Unfortunately, only one person in this entire party has any ability to do obstacle courses. Yeah, I guess that's my turn then, because I don't really have anything. I guess I'll healing word myself, because I don't
Alrighty.
really have anything else I could do.
Nice. First level, right?
Yeah, I just did first.
All right, cool. Lenny. These piranhas are getting to be pretty aggressive the further in you get.
All right.
But Sammy's trucking it. She doesn't look like she's stopping.
Unfortunately, Sammy, I don't have damage spells to get rid of these stupid piranhas. Let me see here.
Keep in mind, it takes 2 hands for you if it's your actual hands to hold it, or you can entrust it to one of your floating hands. It will not be invisible in their hands.
Yeah, I am going to try to take. Now, Sammy, you said I'm poopoost. What does that mean exactly?
I've got you wrapped up, like,
Oh, like in an actual tied up to you kind of thing.
yeah, tied up to me so that way you don't fall off. So you could, in theory, like, shove that coin in between me and you,
Okay.
like my back and your front.
I'm gonna try to do that and try to like see if I can wedge it down and then like put it under my shirt or something, like some giant chest plate coin piece.
Would you like to use your action to secure the coin?
Yes, I will do that.
All right, that'll be a survival check or thieves' tools if you're trying to hide it.
I will definitely do thieves' tools.
All right.
Get the
This will be
plus-
dexterity.
I got the +5 to this roll. 19.
19. Oh, yeah. You end up just tucking it under your shirt and just leaning closer to Sammy, and nobody will see it unless they already saw it, in which case they saw it, but nobody will see it.
Yeah. And as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Minor Illusion to just make it look like there's another little Lenny in the water, like swimming 15 feet away from us. Try to attract some of the attention of the piranhas.
Okay. That'll give you guys advantage on your next saving throw.
Cool.
From the piranhas.
Yeah.
Awesome. Now the course is going to go. Dresley, you watch as that kid, like, jumps over towards you. Wow. Really nice coin. Are you going to keep that one?
Yep.
All right, cool. I'll get the next one, all right? And he kicks off of your face with his shoe. I need you to give me a dex save.
I appreciate the moxie.
Yep. As the boot of the shoe touches the side of your face, you drop down quickly, grabbing onto some lower spikes as you see this bolt of lightning come out from him as he shoots across the last segment of the spiked wall and makes it over to the third obstacle. As he gets there, he begins looking at it very carefully as it's a whole bunch of these runic plates and platforms in the water, all with different symbols. And as he touches the first one, you see this jolt of energy shoot through him and then crashes him down onto the plate itself. Ooh, that's going to be a doozy one. Can't simply dodge those ones. But that was him through the course. Dresley, your turn.
Unfortunately, Dresley is not smart. Dresley got his boon, so he's not going to waste his action. I pooped myself. Dresley is not that smart. Fuck it, I'll use... I guess... I'm gonna use my action and my bonus action to dash, so 120 feet.
Alrighty. As you get across the last segment of the jagged walls... Oh, wait, sorry. Acrobatics or athletics to finish that.
The 15 that time.
Hey, you're not looking for a coin. That's a success. You make it through the section of the jagged wall, but now you are moving into the Mayhem Field. These large runes begin crackling with arcane energy, and you notice metal on your person begins to become attracted towards these plates. I need you to give me a strength saving throw as you pass through the plates.
Magnets. How do they work?
It's magic.
That's what we said, yeah.
It's a miracle.
Oh, 2.
You jump on the first plate with the kid kind of like smirking at him, and then what magical item or what metallic items are on your person, Dresley?
Oh, geez. I got my crowbar, I got my breastplate, I got my sword, my dagger.
Breastplate. The breastplate drags you down as you look at him, and he's like, you too? Ow. As both of you are stuck there. You can try again next turn.
Damn it.
Yep. Sammy.
Are we in the lead or at the bottom?
Oh, you two are in the lead.
Okay.
You're muted, Sammy. There you are.
Sorry. I'm just gonna keep on dashing.
Alrighty. I need you to give me another dex save. As previously stated, you do have advantage. The fake Lenny is flailing. $20. Wunderbar. That'll be 15 points of piercing damage, halved down to 7. As more of these fish begin attacking you, but many of them go after the fake flailing body. However, after they don't smell blood, they give up on it pretty quickly. It helped, though. And as you keep running through, you make it over, and on this turn, you are at that first plate. where Dresley and that little kid with white hair are both pinned down onto the runic mark.
And I'm still in the water, right?
Yeah. Those
Am
you
I
could
beneath-
jump the plates or keep walking the water.
I want to keep walking the water because if I'm below the plates, am I below the magnetic field?
That's the hope.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep. I'm just gonna keep pressing the luck.
All right, you're sticking to the water. We like it. All right.
How much more movement do I have with dash, or have I
With
exhausted my
dash,
movement? I had 60 feet,
so you
right?
did 40, 60. With dash, you can make it halfway through the magnetic field. Is anything on your person metal?
Just like the zipper on my pants.
Sammy, you're walking through this section of it.
But if would I have been able to stop and like notice what was going on with the guys? Because I would have taken my pants off and I would have kept going.
Yes, I will allow you to strip your pants off as a bonus action.
Okay, thanks. And then can I talk to Lenny really quick since we're
Sure can.
together?
Sure. can.
Hey, Lenny, what do you want to do, man? Do you want to keep going? We'd have to stop like halfway through because I'm getting kind of tired. Or should we stop here and then go in a little bit?
If you want to switch or not switch, if you want to separate, I'm fine with that.
You wanna separate here?
If you want to, that's fine.
That's up to you, man. It's up to you.
Yeah, we'll separate for a little bit. I want to try some stuff.
Okay. All right. So I want to keep going, and I'll go without Lenny.
Alrighty.
Without my pants.
Without the pants. So.
Because I'm wearing Birkenstocks, so.
Okay. So you're
my
leaving
t-shirt,
Lenny
Birkenstocks, and
in the water or on the metal plate?
on Lenny on the metal plate, right?
Yeah.
Lenny,
Yeah.
other
yeah.
than the coin, what on your person is metal?
Minor things like a dagger or ink pens.
Okay. I need you to give me a strength saving throw because of the dagger and the coin.
Alrighty. Advantage thanks to awesome magic.
Yep.
14.
Okay, that is a success. You put the coin above your head as it begins trying to pull down. It like gets onto your head, and you're just like squat walking with it instead, holding it there. Okay. Yep, this will work fine. It hurts your head a little bit, but you're not stuck like Dresley is. Dresley, Lenny's just walking across this shit. And Sammy, you make it about halfway through this section of the obstacle course, pantsless and easily wandering your way through. But I will warn you now, you are pantsless with piranhas. Very dangerous combo.
I'm aware.
Anyways, next up,
I like to
Barnabas.
live dangerously.
Let's see here. What do I want to do? I'm falling way behind on everybody else. So I'm gonna cast Enhance Ability on myself for strength. Get rid of a spell. And then I'm gonna try and start working my way across. That will drop the entangle. I'm assuming they're long past it by now, but
Oh, yeah. Everyone's been moving around it.
yeah, that's what I figured.
Okay. So now you're water walking now?
No, I don't have water walk. I'm just
Swinging?
trying to swing.
All right, athletics, acrobatics.
$21.
You have advantage. Let's
Yes.
go. Thank God.
That's
All
why
right.
I cast it.
Lenny put up the distraction one, and you started to now realize what the tell is. Barnabas, narrate through how you make it through this obstacle, now noticing Lenny's illusion tell to make it through.
I think Barnabas starts working his way through, but Barnabas doesn't do it on its own. Barnabas does all of it with the help of the Green Man. And every time Barnabas gets close, a little twig comes out of a wall and knocks the handle closer to him, or helps his grip strength. A little bit of thorn comes out of his fingers, so he has a little bit more grip. And it's just constant little plants popping up places to just help him move along as he proceeds his way through this course.
All right. And then you make it up to the spiked wall. The moving spiked wall.
Yeah, well, one divine miracle at a time.
All right. Lenny, you're up. You're holding firm, and now you're on the first plate, but you have to jump from this plate onto the next one, and then the next one, and then the next one. And each of these plates are like 8 feet from one another.
This is gonna suck for me.
You can swim.
All right. I have a question.
Yes.
I have a robe.
That you do.
I didn't really take anything out of my bag before this whole exam started, so everything that was in there is still in there. I have a robe. I think it was just one of my starting equipment items. Can I use my hands? Because I'm obviously holding on to the coin with my real hands. Can I use my hands to take the robe out and then just have them like 2 or 3 hands on each side gripping the ends of the robe, and then both going forward on either side of Lenny and just kind of like drag him forward as they move?
Stroke.
Kind of like using the robe to wrap around him and then just pull him forward.
Dragging him across the obstacle.
Just kind of dragging him across, yeah.
So long as you never
leave the ground and fly.
levitate.
Yeah. So like maybe he'll be like running quickly or something, dragging his feet. I understand it's an action to do that every time, but I figure I can move them 60 feet and then use 30-foot movement. So I go from 60 with a dash to 90 using that action instead. If you'll allow that, that's what I will do. And hopefully that will help me jump that little 8-foot gap and such.
Alrighty. I'm going to say this. It's making sure you never look like you're levitating.
Mm-hmm.
That's the difficulty of this. I'm going to say stealth check.
Okay.
As you are doing this, to make yourself look as inconspicuous as possible, as you are definitely not levitating through this.
All right. Let's try that. 28.
You have advantage on stealth?
Yeah. I have an item
my
that
boots.
does that. Yeah, I have the boots that he gave me a long time ago.
Hell yeah. So you are making sure you leap across and you have the hands just like boost you a little bit more as you start jumping from one plate to another. Awesome. I do need you to give me another strength saving throw though. Bless you.
Alrighty. Let's see. With advantage, thanks to enhance ability. Too much movement too quickly.
-3?
Yeah, I told you guys I have a 5 in strength.
Tresley, when he first managed to make it onto that first plate, you were astonished he was standing up so well. And then he jumped over to the second place and immediately got pinned underneath his coin.
Oh, that one he wasn't magnetized.
Yeah.
Lenny never sweats out of physical exertion because he just doesn't do it. He sweats out of fear. While I'm stuck there, I'll kind of look at Dresley and the other kid and go, shit! I'm going to go ahead and I'll try to help Barnabas. Is he within 90 feet? Give or take? All right. I'll try to help Barnabas, and I will use Minor Illusion to make a little... I'll make a duplicate of Barnabas in the water, attract the piranhas in case Barnabas falls in the water or something.
Nice. So
All right.
far enough away that he has a
Yeah.
moment of brevity. Nice.
Little distraction for a bit.
All right. Barnabas, you're flailing around in the water. That's not you. All right, next up, the course. Dresley, you see the little kid next to you begins trying to push up against it as hard as he can, and then he just, screw it, and rips off his amulet, tossing it, and immediately just stands up. Oh, that's better. All right, I'll see you guys on the other side, and then just begins lackadaisically skipping across these plates.
The only thing holding him down was the damn amulet?
Yeah.
Fuck, I can't do that.
Fancy amulet.
It was metal. But yeah, he is now making it across this section of the course with ease. Dresley. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Barnabas' side, because he's further back than everybody. Barnabas, there are more and more people catching up to you, and you're starting to get people, like, swinging and kicking at your back as you're in the way of them getting to the wall. And then you see other people completely ignoring you and leaping past you to get to the wall and starting that section of the course. You are moving with the crowd. This might get more difficult. Dresley, your turn.
Okay, now it's my turn.
Yes.
All right. Question. You said it's an. Is it a strength save to an action to break free?
No, that is part of you attempting to move.
Gotcha. So even if I like try to roll myself into the water, that would be still.
And it's going to be a strength save, yeah.
Okay. All right. I will attempt to break free from the magnetic pull.
Go for it. Strength save. Come on, Dresley. Let's go. 21. You should be great at all of these things.
Should be.
So, as you are trying to roll off, are you going to stand up from prone, which is half your movement, and keep trying to leap across, or are you rolling into the water?
I'm rolling into the water because my swim speed is as fast as my normal speed.
Alrighty. You just... And your armor, like, creaks under it as you rotate into the water, splashing in there. I now need a dex save from you.
13.
Ooh, that's
Promise.
going to be some hungry piranhas. Jesus Christ.
It's 18. Okay.
18 piercing damage. But as you are swimming through and there's a piranha affixed to your nose, you pass by Lenny first, and then you pass by the little kid, and then Sammy. Dresley just swims like an Olympic level swimmer past
In
you
armor.
in the water in armor.
That's-
Sammy was in
that's
the lead this whole time,
120 feet
guys.
Swim speed.
Good for Sammy.
So action, movement, bonus action, 120. Am I at the finish line yet?
You made it past the magnetic field, but now it's just the ravine of shadows.
Ooh.
The
Okay,
cave
action.
opens to a deep ravine, crossed only by unstable bridges and swinging ropes. Shadowy figures lurk at the edges, mimicking your every move. The water falls down into an endless waterfall you cannot see the depths of. The only way across this ravine is the floating bridge. You made it there, Dresley.
Okay.
Sammy. Muted.
Thank you. Do I have enough dash to get me to that bridge?
With just your movement, you can get to the bridge. With dash, you can make it halfway across.
No, I don't want to make it halfway across. I want to get to the bridge.
All right, then you catch up to Dresley. However, I do need one last dex save from you as you are
Okay.
running through the water.
And I no longer have advantage because that little okay, right?
The distraction, he gave the distraction to Barnabas to help him.
Well,
Okay.
technically, were they all after me first, since this is all technically happening at the same time?
There's a lot of piranhas. They put a lot of them in here.
Okay.
Dexterity, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Ooh,
9. That'll be 17 piercing damage, Sammy.
okay.
As you crawl your way up onto the ledge where Dresley just crawled his way onto, and the two of you are breathing heavily, and that kid is just about to catch up to the two of you.
Oh, I still have a bonus action. Let me just pump healing hands.
When that kid gets there, can I just like put my hand on his face and just knock him into the ravine?
So you want to hold your action to shove?
No, I don't. That would be so cruel. That's
You can.
terrible. I wouldn't do that. That's fucking horrible.
Watch
Sammy
me
would
cast-
not do that.
Cast Thunderwave as soon as he gets to you.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no! Okay, so my movement. I just used my movement, right? So
Yeah, that was your movement.
Yeah, it was just your base movement, so you still have your action.
So so what did I cast before to heal myself? I want to do that again.
Yeah, you can do that.
Healing
Cast
word.
healing word. You can cast a cure wounds if you want. You still have your action.
Yeah.
Let's do cure wounds. Where's that?
Alright.
I have to find it. I don't know what level it is. I'm sorry, go about your business. I don't know where it's at.
Cure wounds. It should be closer towards
Yeah.
the top. But it's
Oh, there it is. Found it.
there you are.
Careful, Joey. Don't open a cleric's sheet.
I wasn't gonna.
That should be plus more things because of her subclass and ability score, right?
+2 for a first level.
+2 for her, +1 for being a first level. That's what the +3 is. It's not adding her wisdom modifier, I
Oh.
think, which it should be.
So
I
your
believe.
wisdom modifier is 5, correct?
Yes.
All right, then extra 5 to that. 13.
Thank you.
You're good. All right, that was your action. That was your movement. Okay. Now you're waiting here for someone else to make it through that section. Next up, Barnabas.
Well,
Behind
I guess
you,
I'm gonna
you see the
oh.
twins.
I see the twins. Oh. I want to be a dick, but I can't afford to. I'm just going to wave politely, and then I'm going to try and climb the spiked wall.
All right, this will be an athletics check to make it across the spike wall.
That's the strength one, so you have advantage, I think. You had advanced
Yes.
ability, right?
12. I'm not that good at this.
As you are getting across this segment, you make it only 2 of the panels across as you are finding it difficult to find the momentum to swing from one to the other as they're moving back and forth. You are stuck on the second one this turn. You only made it halfway through. You didn't have a resounding failure, so yay.
Okay. It is what it is.
Trust me, there'll be other ones you're going to kick ass at. Lenny.
All right. To attempt to move, I need to make a strength save.
Correct.
All right, let's try this. 13.
No. You got to use an action to try to do it again.
All right, I will use an action, and I'll actually have my hands pull me. I already have advantage, so it's just flavor. Let's see here. Let's try that again. Oh, God.
No, you're just the coin is weighing you down, man. If it wasn't for the damn coin, this would be so easy for you.
I yell for Barnabas. I say, "Well, you get here, take this thing." Bonus action.
Just gonna holler back. You're being carried. It has nothing to do with it.
I'm not being carried anymore.
Oh, well, that's your
Yeah.
own fault.
I should have
Yeah,
stayed with
kinda.
Sammy. Let me see here.
All right, so that's yours.
Yeah, I don't really have a good bonus action, so I'll just do some random little terrain maneuver, cause an area where there's some ropes and make it look like there's a bunch of extra ropes.
Nice.
That's it.
Nice. All right. Next up, the course. Dresley, you see the little kid run up right next to you, smirks at you, race you to the other side.
You're on.
And the first step he takes, you watch as the entire bridge begins breaking apart into different segments, swinging back
Mario
and forth
64
precariously. And he is, getting flailed around aggressively as he's waiting, leaping, jumping, and he makes it about 15 feet across before just holding on to one of the planks wide areas, trying to restabilize himself. Dresley, now you know what the bridge does.
Okay. Okay, I guess I'm gonna... If I succeed, I can flavor it like that. Guess I'll try to get across the bridge.
Alrighty. This is going to be an acrobatics check.
Okay. That's a 23.
Oh, yeah. As you begin sitting there, and Sammy, you see something strange that Dresley does as he prepares to find the tempo and make it across. Dresley, describe how you did.
I start dancing to Cuban Pete as it matches the rhythm. And I start jumping across using the planks not as walking stools, but as trapeze bars as I start flipping myself up and over, grabbing the next plank and flipping myself over and over.
All right. And as you see him find that momentum and tempo, he easily blasts his way across this entire platform, making it over to the other side. As you land on the other side, you see the last obstacle, this curved wall that arcs upwards at a reversed angle that leads to the escape. You can see daylight for the first time in a week. That is the last obstacle you have to face to get out of this, Dresley. I need you to roll me an athletics check.
Okay. Have you seen that job, Just Hold On to It, where the guy is on all four skates and you have to parkour your way up to the top?
No.
Oh, fuck.
That sounds hilarious.
I need to find the game. It's hilarious. But yeah. Basically, Dresley gets a running start and starts drifting with his heels and his hands to try to get the momentum. So he curves the entire way as he then jumps out into the hole.
All right. And as you land up there, you are astonished at who you see waiting outside, sitting on a rock, currently carving up an apple and eating segments of it, smiling at you. And I'll reveal that when everybody makes it through.
No!
Sammy!
Do a dick move, Joey.
Okay. So there's a couple of things that I think that I could do. One, I want to try this one first. Is I want to disguise myself as Heroin? What is his name?
Harrison?
The guy that was giving instructions at the beginning of the game.
Harrogane.
I want to disguise myself as him and tentatively take a step onto the bridge because I want to see if the bridge will recognize me as him and let me pass.
I forgot that you did that at the beginning of the end of last session, so this is not your action. You already look like him. Roll a deception check.
Oh, shit.
Let's see if you can lie well enough to make the bridge think you're him.
Oh no, I can't. Oh, I meant to put guidance on myself. No, I can't put guidance on myself because it'll ruin the thing for Lenny. Never mind.
So, Sammy, as you step onto the bridge, it keeps swinging. Now you have to acrobatics your way across.
Well, my other thing that I thought I could do, because I didn't use my action, right, just now?
That is correct.
Because I was... Okay, so the other thing I could do, but is anybody else in the party around me to where I can ask if how they feel about this?
Lenny's stuck like 30 feet away from you.
Okay, I want to try to use Dispel Magic on this bridge, but then it was brought to my attention that would make it easier for everybody else to get through this bridge as well. All the other people to get through the bridge as well. So, Lenny, what do you think?
I say go for it. There's plenty of ways we can make the place hazardous again.
Alright. Can I use Dispel Magic, Joey?
Yes, you can. As you well up this massive conjuration of Dispel Magic and blast it across the bridge, you notice the bridge... You're gonna love this, Sammy. Is an illusion. It wasn't actually moving. It was perfectly still the entire time. And the area where it's black and darkness is a slide that goes underneath the next area down below.
That's fucking awesome.
That makes no sense with how Dressley cleared it, but sure.
Well, you believed you did it. That's
Okay.
how illusions work. You justify it in your own mind. So yeah, you can just run across this bridge. You see the kid sitting there, like, holding on, looking... Oh, my God.
So wait, where's the kid sitting at?
He is holding on, like, the third bar, like, 15 feet in.
God, I want to
like,
knock this
as
kid
he
down
was-
so bad.
He thought he was swinging. He wasn't.
Holly wants to knock this kid down so bad, but Sammy wouldn't do it, so...
I mean, you have walking movement. You can just shove him. He's holding on to his bare hand.
Oh, no,
He's
I
gonna
tripped.
fall into the crevasse. He'll
Fall into the
die.
It's a slide.
Oh yeah, if it's a slide, then yeah, I want to knock him over when I go
All right.
when I run past.
I need you to tell me what is 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your strength bonus.
Oh.
Proficiency
God,
is 3. That one's easy. And then your strength bonus, the little number for your strength.
God, Tim, what is that song that they sing about that girl doing math?
Oh no, Sydney's doing math. Your
Yeah.
DC is 11.
Okay.
Okay.
You have
I
a
don't even know where
zero.
to find these
You have a
numbers.
0 strength mod.
Okay.
With his acrobatics, he will passively succeed on that, sadly.
Okay. Well, I tried. So I'm just gonna go by. I'm just gonna go.
You almost kick the kid as you run past him.
Okay. Cool.
But hey, now you can just easily walk across this bridge. That's definitely just an illusion. All right, Barnabas.
All right, I'm still trying to climb my way up.
All right, get through the spike wall. Let's go. As you see the twins charging their way after you. Barnabas, you know that look in their eyes. That is that same look you have towards many a devils that you've met. And you get that spark in your ass to go, nope. And you just start launching yourself over and you dive out towards the first plate. I need a strength save from you to see if you are knocked prone and restrained or if you can keep walking across.
Okay. Oops.
Thirteen.
Do I count as a creature I can see within 30 feet?
You can see your hand.
Okay, I'm assuming that's not. I'm gonna try and re-roll that.
Okay.
Does
I'm gonna
the
use a
ability
plus.
specify you get to know if you failed?
Correct. Does it specify?
Oh no, it says no. It says, what does it say? when a creature you can see fails a saving throw.
So you do get to know.
You do not get to use that ability because
Okay.
you were successful on a 13.
All right. That's too bad. That would have healed me too.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I
I'm
got
sorry
better
you
healing, so-
succeeded.
I could use a bonus healing spell instead.
So yeah, you're still standing there. Ugh.
All right, I keep moving up, and then I'm gonna healing word myself.
So, Barnabas, you leap over to the second plate where you see Lenny is still sitting there with the coin, and you see the robe starting to like inch him forward with it.
Come on, Lenny. Give it to me. Compared to the full plate I'm wearing, I don't think the coin's gonna make much of a difference.
It won't. You grab the coin from Lenny. Oh, Lenny, this should make your life so much easier now. Actually, in fact, if you get rid of your dagger, you're good. Is that your turn, Barnabas?
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right, Lenny, if you want to get rid of the dagger, you can just stand up and go.
It's a +1 dagger.
That's up to you.
I will try one more time,
Okay.
and if it doesn't work, then I'll let go so that way I can continue moving. But I've wasted my action probably or something.
All right, go ahead and try to stand
right.
up with your movement.
Jacket, help me! Robe! God damn it!
No. You're kicking so aggressively in the air.
I got this robe just like flapping, like trying to lift me. Yeah, I'll take the dagger out and flip it and go, God, that's a +1.
And you easily stand up.
All right. Now, was it my action to attempt to move?
No, that was your movement to do that.
Okay.
So now
Could
you have
I-
to dash to gain movement to stand up and keep going.
Could I then just use my hands to pull me 60 feet?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'll do that as an action.
I still need a stealth check from you, though.
All right. Let's see here. Stealth. 27.
Nice. All right, yeah. Barnabas, as soon as you get that coin and he tosses the dagger, you see him like... You ever see those parachute videos where like they have the parachute still out and it drags them forward a little bit
Yes.
more? That's what Lenny looks like right now, holding onto his
Gosh.
rope, leaping and jumping, exaggerating his arm movements because he's definitely not levitating as he keeps going.
I also, for whatever reason, I also imagine the Flintstones when they're in their car. You just see the feet kicking. It's like they're going a lot faster than that actually is. But all right. Yeah. I see the twins behind us, right?
They're not even at the wall yet. They're about to get there.
Oh, okay. Now just minor illusion, a little Lenny stuck to the wall still to distract them, and I'll make it look like he has the coin. That's my turn.
Perfect. The course. Sammy, the little kid runs up next to you, looking down and goes, "What do you think is at the end of the slide?"
Oh no, I was thinking the same thing. You better find out. I'll race you down there.
Deception or persuasion?
Okay.
Very important.
Are you actually gonna do it, or are you trying to get the kid out of here?
Yeah.
Trying to get the
Obviously.
kid out of here.
All right. That's
Damn it!
Persuasion? No. That's good. If you're not lying to him, you'll race me down there?
I'm trying to get his ass down there. Yeah.
Well, if you said I'll race you down there, that implies you're going down there.
I want to tell. I'll give you a 5-second head start.
So it's a
But
you
you
do
do
trick
intend. But do you intend on going down there? That's the question.
No, of course not.
Okay, then it's deception. Roll again.
Oh God. Okay.
better.
He smiles at you. You're on, and he leaps and just falls between the cracks, and you hear whoop echoing for a long while.
You hate that kid.
He was like 10 years old and now he's dead.
Sammy murdered a child. Anyways, moving on.
Oh god, that's right. Kid people die in this.
Yeah.
I forgot when you showed the kids.
Sammy officially has the highest kill count.
You
Didn't
just
even touch
murdered
him.
a 10-year-old. Good job, Sammy.
Unofficially.
Fine. It was
Unofficial.
fine.
I'm pretty sure that
Fights are fun.
explosion killed a lot of people.
Yeah. Anyways, as that is happening, you see the rest of the course is now getting swarmed with people as they are moving through. Then there's people looking around on those plates trying to discern where the coin would be over there, and on the bridge where it would be, and up the ramp where it would be, and all of them are looking carefully, and Barnabas and Lenny being the last two deep enough inside of all of this, you notice that same group that you met last week, all smiling as they look at one another, and they rock, paper, scissors to see who goes first. Which one's gonna go first? Sorry, I'm gonna... Nope, that's not the right person. That's not the wrong... Where are they? That's Dawnwell. Fuck them. Blorbo? No. Chud. Creepa goes first. Barnabas, and I think more importantly, Lenny. You see as Creepa flips her hair over the one side, revealing her other eye that has this silver tint around the center of it. She pulls out this long cutlass and begins swirling it around with this graceful momentum that is so mesmerizing. As she easily begins leaping using the momentum of her weapon and dance that she is performing to be able to jump across and swing the first section more gracefully than anybody other than Dresley has been able to perform thus far. And then
good for her.
And then you notice the Jet. Jexley, who begins psyching himself up as he runs as far in as he can, leaps, grabs onto one, and swings with all his momentum to completely leap past the wall, landing on the first of the plates, and immediately dropping down to one knee as soon as he gets there, wearing his very heavy football outfit. And the rest of them keep going in kind. They are hesitant before entering in here, but it seems they are catching up blindingly fast. Dresley, I will allow you to ask 3 generic questions without you knowing whom you are talking to. But Dresley is authentically surprised and worried about the person in front of them.
Jeez, that narrows it down.
I'll whisper to you. Nobody look on the stream.
Okay.
Only you're gonna know, Dresley.
Okay.
Dresley,
Hey,
don't reveal it, but you can
Okay.
ask them a few questions.
so who the hell are you? That's one. Got 2 more.
Yep.
You the next exam person? It's probably the same answer as the first one. And number 3. Oh, I want to ask him something else, but I can't give it away.
All right, so the first answer is, I'm Mr. Y, and I am the next exam person.
Okay, I can defer he's part of this guild, so I don't want to ask that question. What's your specialty?
Creativity. and unique solutions. That's all you got, Dresley. You were the first person to be successful. Sammy!
I'm trying to figure out what to do, because I don't know if I should go back and get Barnabas, or if I should keep going. Because
You can...
Barnabas and...
On your turn,
Sorry,
you can freely speak, so if you want to shout out to your allies and be like, do you need help? You can do that, and it's no action at all.
Okay. Hey, Barnabas, you need help back there? You doing alright?
I'm good. Just try to make sure Lenny gets across.
Alright, Lenny, hey buddy. Need me to come get you?
I lost my daggers.
Oh, I lost my pants. Hey, Barnabas, can you grab my pants on your way over here?
Why are your pants out here?
You just see them floating, the zipper like stuck to the side of the platform.
my zipper, you know, pants were really restrictive in this particular thing. So I ditched them. It's all for the success of the team, really.
Alrighty. So are you running across, Sammy?
I guess I'm running across. Well, no, I'm gonna get Lenny. I'm gonna go back and get Lenny.
Okay. You go back and Lenny is flying across with relative ease. But you grab onto him and start hoisting him further and deeper over towards the bridge, making about halfway through. 1 second, guys.
And then, can I bonus, like, heal myself again?
Yes, you can.
Wait, should I... Does anybody else need healed? Should I do, like, a bigger heal? Or...
I think most of us are okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't remember what healing thing I keep doing.
It's
Is it healing?
it's
Healing word. Yeah, the
or
bonus
cure
one.
you.
wounds since you don't have anything else to do this turn.
Thank you. Let's do cure wounds.
All right, you heal
Plus
up.
5, so 17.
Oh, yeah. Plus 5.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nice. Alrighty, that was you. All done?
Yes.
Let's go, Barnabas. You're on the second of 4 plates. It's not that bad. Strength
Yeah, I mean, how hard could this be?
You had to say it.
Yeah, exactly what I thought.
Well, you do fail.
All right, well then we'll try it again.
All right.
A little help from my god. $12.
Better.
It is better, but it's not better enough.
But I do gain 3d4 healing.
As you leap onto the third plate and you kind of get crumbled down onto it, you can use your action to try to stand up if you would like.
I will. Is that another strength save then?
Yes, it is.
There we go. 21.
All right, you stand back, pushing, and leap onto that fourth plate. If you can succeed one more time, you'll make it through this, Barnabas.
Can I grab Sammy's pants on my way through?
I'll allow it.
Okay.
Lenny.
Pants are barely stuck. It's just like, it's like, why?
Just a tink. Hey, she didn't know.
So am I being carried by Sammy now? Did you just like hoist me up again?
Yeah, like I threw you on like a little backpack.
Okay, all right. I'm back on the backpack situation.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Barnabas has the coin. All right. I'm assuming my slow is pointless right now anymore. The one that I cast way at the beginning.
Yeah, those people already fell to their deaths.
Okay, good. I didn't see it happen. I will stop concentrating on it. Let those people catch up if they can. All right, let's see here. I'm gonna use my action to send my hands forward. I mean, Barnabas, you're already getting advantage on your checks,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
All right.
I am.
Yeah, because you have the
I've got a
enhanced
spell.
ability. Now, Creepa is doing all kinds of crazy acrobatics to get past the runes, the magnet runes.
She has not made it there yet. She made it to the wall faster than anybody other than Dresley and that kid.
You mean the wall in front of us?
The wall behind you. The spiked wall.
The spiked wall. Okay.
They started a lot later, but she was faster than everyone other than Dresley and the kid.
Yeah. Using the halberd or whatever, like a pole vault, and just jumping over stuff.
Cutlass. It's a cutlass.
Oh, cutlass.
Yeah.
I thought you said halberd. Either
I
way,
hope
let's
not.
see here. How close are the twins? Because I know they were catching up on Barnabas.
Oh, they're on the spike wall. They're almost on the plates.
Are they within 60 feet?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to cast sleep on both of them, and just be like, no, go to sleep,
Okay. Okay.
fall off the wall. All right, that's a
The
first
new
level
sleep is
spell.
a save. Yeah.
Yes, I'll post it real quick here. It is initially a wisdom save. Whoever that was, I don't know if they have a bonus, but that fails. There's a secondary part. Is there a secondary save? I haven't used it in a bit.
They have to make one save or they're incapacitated, and then a second save or they, fall asleep.
Okay. All right. Well, if at least for now they're incapacitated, so
They are
I slow
stuck
them
on that
down.
wall.
Don't even know who these twins are, but just completely screwing them over. I think that'll be it for now.
Alrighty. Next up, we got the course description. Sammy, that kid is long gone. You no longer hear him screaming, "Whee!" as he is going. However, you do start to see the obstacle is beginning to close even more. More and more and more people are catching up to where you are on the bridge. You see them starting to leap and bound their way past you as a couple of people look around, and you see one person in particular begins dropping beneath the bridge, holding onto the planks and going underneath them, trying to get to the destination. As this person is going across, you take a note of who it is. It is that goblin kid that you guys saw. And I say kid, he's like 18. Blorpo. Yep, Blorpo. That's what he went by. As he is going across like that, you see him leap very far away from the entire area and stretches out and snags a coin that was unseen unless you were down underneath as he swings and lands backwards, flipping back up and now having the third of the 4 coins. Barnabas, since you're now, once again, in behind everybody else,
Yep.
you see Jaxley staring over at you as he was like brought down to one of his knees, and he begins slamming against his chest over and over again and screaming out in this most horrendous voice, much like Brandon would sometimes do. You remember that asshole, Brandon?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. His brother was cool. But Jaxley stands up in that moment and begins leaping across a couple of more plates before slamming his fist into one of the plates numerous times, cracking it, where you see a coin is revealed that he pulls up, his fist bleeding profusely. And now the plate has so much more metallic attraction to it
Oh,
since
God.
he broke that open. But hey, you're still 1 plate ahead of him.
Okay.
And the gap just keeps closing behind a lot of people. Barnabas, at this point, many people have passed you, but there's also many people behind you as well. Next up, Dresley. You got another 3 questions? Or you can go to the front and start helping people up if you want.
I can go back.
Yeah, you're up over the ledge. If you're helping, you just hold your hand out for anybody and drag them up.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
Okay. In case you don't want to waste, questions and shit. So you go back
Questions I want to ask would spoil it. Damn it.
So, are you going to help anybody who reaches for you, or just your teammates?
If they've made it this far, they've earned respect. I will help everyone who comes up. I already won. I have my boon. Dresley doesn't care.
So, Sammy, as you come running up to this curved wall, you see Dresley reaching down, grabbing people and helping hoist them up one at a time. And then you're running up to him as well. I need one last athletics check, but you have advantage because Dresley is helping you.
Athletics, you said?
Yep.
Ooh, athletics is -2, Joey.
You have advantage. One more.
Unnatural 0.
Let's go.
Much better.
12. You jump up as high as you can, and Lenny stretching past you. Dresley grabs onto Lenny, who is holding on to you, Sammy, and hoists you up by your neck as his legs are like wrapped around you and pulls you up as you just barely make it to the top.
Hi, guys.
Well, okay. Is it my turn now, or?
It is your turn.
Sorry.
Yeah. Well, that
Okay.
was your movement to get up there, but you do have anything else you would like to do?
Well, because I was thinking, I had a plan, and I was gonna ask Lenny if I told the dead that goblin kid if he wanted to use his hands to take the kid's coin.
Um,
4 words, Lenny.
go for it.
Did I do that right or no?
You told the dead the guy. Mid-air, the goblin guy swinging back over just as he misses and goes down the slide. 2.
Oh shit! Why are you making me kill people?
I'm not making you. You're making your actions.
He hasn't
Okay, well,
made you do anything. You've
Did
chosen
Lenny get
this
the
path.
coin with his hands? Did Lenny
What?
get the coin with his hands?
That
I
was
mean-
the point of the play.
Not
Lenny will.
Lenny's turn.
We'll see sleight of hand from Lenny next turn if that's how he wants to do this.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Barnabas, one
Alright.
more. One more.
There we go. 21.
You see him glaring at you as you stand up and go, yeah, we got this. Holy shit, he's angry. Leap over and go, oh, you're good. Bridge part.
Good job on
Easily
the
done.
good job on the coin as I run past him.
Describe how you make it through that area and the bridge.
The I think Barnabas taps into something a little built into his own race, the earth that they come from as an earth genasi, and instead of actually jumping, he more just slides across the straight metal that it comes with as he just builds in his genetic abilities that he rarely gets to use. It just runs across and just slides across all of it until he gets to the bridge. And then he starts just booking it to try and catch up to Dresley and Sammy up at the top of the hill or the cliff. Very motivated by the very angry man who just beat a rock to death.
As you make it all the way across. Good stuff. Alrighty. Lenny.
All right.
Are
Sleight
you
of
trying
hand to try
steal
to
the
catch.
coin from the goblin who's falling down to their maybe death? Who knows?
It is a goblin, so it's a small guy.
Yep, they are viewed slightly better than gnomes.
Gnomes and goblins don't get along, canonically.
Yeah.
But Lenny is not inherently a murderer. So I only need 2 hands for the coin. I have 4 to try to catch the goblin if possible.
All
I'm
right.
gonna try to wombo combo this. But priority for the coin.
I will say you're doing sleight of hand.
Okay.
16 or higher, you catch the goblin.
Okay.
21 or higher, you separate the coin from the goblin and catch the goblin.
Okay. 21. All right, let's see here.
16 at a minimum to not let the goblin die.
All right. Let me see here. I have an inspiration, but I will see. Let's see here. Sleight of hand. Oh wait, I actually got the thing from today. What was today's thing? Is it just a normal D20 reroll or?
The recap is it's advantage.
It's advantage. Okay.
Yeah.
I might use that. We'll see. Let's see. Sleight of hand.
You have to declare first, but all right.
23. Wait a second. I don't have. Well, I guess we'll declare that uses my thing. I had advantage turned on by accident, but
You're supposed to do it beforehand, but that's
Yeah,
okay. That's
sorry.
okay. You're good. As you catch the goblin who's holding on to his head, one of the hands like plucks the coin from him as it's carrying it away, and you lift him and let him just grab onto the bridge as he. What the hell, angels? Why is
I
it so
turn-
slimy?
I turn the hands invisible as I bring them back. I'm like, all right.
And Lenny now has a coin, so you guys have 3 of the coins now.
And then I'll just continue running back with everybody else. That's pretty much it.
All right. Dresley, as you are standing there, more and more and more people are reaching up towards the top, grabbing on, and you are helping them hoist their way up here. You're noticing through the obstacle course, since you're the one looking back out at there, this first test has left a good 200 people beached. None of them trying to push forward and choosing to give up instead of keep going. Another 200 to 300 dead in the water to the piranhas that rip them to shreds before they can find a way to a safe shore. And then across the bridge, another couple of hundred. As people are shoving one another, knocking each other over, picking up the small folk and yeeting them as far in as they can to knock them down the slide. Dresley, up at this top area, as soon as your allies get up here and the last few tricklers in, at most 300 people have made it through. Out of over 1,000.
Damn. This first test was culling.
Dresley, anything you want to do differently as your action? Lenny and Sammy, you're free.
I would like to shout at the assholes trying to push each other off on the bridge. Hey! You're trying to be heroes, right? Well, act like it! Which is rich coming from Dresley, but...
Yeah, of course.
Glory
Roll me a
doesn't-
deception
you can't be a
check.
hypocrite. What was that?
Roll me a deception check.
Sure.
Remember what group you're with. Sammy was
True,
the
but
first
Dresley
murderer here.
didn't do anything this
Actually, Lenny was the first murderer here.
22.
Yeah, a lot of people begin shouting out, and as you help Harrison reach to the top, and he is caked in sweat and bite marks, looking like shit. Yeah, come on, people. Thanks, Dresley. Really, thank you, man. I knew you were a good guy.
No problem, bud.
Who'd I kill?
With your illusions, people fell in the
Oh.
water.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh, you have a
Yeah,
lot of
never
blood on your
mind.
hands.
Collateral damage. I didn't see it happen.
Yeah.
You knew what you were doing.
Ignore
Alright.
the screams. They're way too far back.
What
So,
happened to that
Sammy?
kid?
You're up at the top. Lenny's there, Dresley's there. Barnabas is the last one to make it up, but he's over the bridge and he's coming. He made it through the crowd of people that are knocking and shoving each other in. And is there anything you would like to do?
So this is all done and over with, right?
As soon as Barnabas gets up, there it is.
Okay. So I think... Oh, Barnabas hasn't gotten there with my pants yet.
Yeah, he's wielding the pants.
Alright, I'll wait. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to wait to get my pants back before I do anything.
I'm carrying them like streamers. So that they just blow open in the wind as I run past.
They're Jinkos, so...
Alrighty, so up top, Barnabas. Dresley's helping you. Athletics to get up.
$18. Oh, Dresley! Oh!
As you leap
You
up,
need to
grabbing
put
it,
off some bread.
and hoist him all the way to the top. You all land up there as you begin catching your breath and moving out of the way, so more and more people continue filtering in. And as the four of you group together and move over to the side, lastly, what's his name again?
Mr. Y.
Nope. Not that one. Higher climbs up to the top after taking his good old time and being one of the last few people through. And Durin just casually walks up the top, biting pizza, looking at everyone. Hey guys, I got pizza.
How was your trip to Italy?
Oh, it was great. Oh, I gotta use the bathroom.
Oh,
And
there's
when
a
the
clip right here.
Four of you turn around, you see the gingered-haired man that Gildarts was afraid of. Sitting on a rock, finishing up the last few slices of his apple as he is cutting through them with his knife, watching and judging everybody carefully in the environment. And I think this is a perfect place for us to go ahead and go on break, everybody. We'll be back.
This is why I couldn't.
And we're back, everybody. So, where last we left off, you all watched, or you all managed to find your way through the very first of these tests for the adventurer's exam. The last person to wander their way up is Harrogane, who assists the last few people all the way to the top and then pats them on the shoulder as he ushers them over towards this helicopter platform behind you all, where you see they're being brought over, or sorry, this airplane runway behind you all, where you see they're being ushered over towards an airplane as, well, too many of them didn't make it across early enough. After a certain number make it through, the rest can't. So you watch as the losers who didn't die and didn't cowered out and didn't fall down that unknown slide are being escorted away. Many of them throwing a hissy fit and yelling very loudly at Harrogane. What are you talking? Dude, that asshole put a fucking illusion on me. That dickhead over there fucking did it. You see that shit? It all happened. And as they're all arguing, he's very peacefully, like, ushering them away. Until one guy gets the bright idea to punch him in the face. Now, to reiterate something, they are punching this guy in the face. Do you mind your own business or watch? Everyone decide.
Dresley was watching.
I'm watching these freaks attack the bugbear Joe Rogan.
Jesus Christ.
That's a man that's done some HGH.
Watching.
Barnabas is not watching. Barnabas is quietly praying, getting ready for whatever's next.
Okay. Then for those of you watching, you watch as Harrogane takes the punch to the face, lifts the guy up by his arm, and snaps it at the forearm with his thumb. As there's this unearthly scream, and Harrogane lowers them to the ground and personally escorts them to the helicopter. Or sorry, the airplane. As you were minding your own business, Barnabas, all you heard was the crunch and scream. And you see this man sitting there, cleaning off his blade with a very fine silk napkin before tucking it into his breast pocket. You would think that people would be smarter when dealing with professional adventurers, wouldn't you?
You think people would be smarter when dealing with the people administering the test for what they want next in life? It just seems odd to be directly antagonistic to the people running the exam.
Mm-hmm. Arrogance and ego is the folly of all man. Congratulations. What is your name, sir?
Barnabas.
You may refer to me as Mr. Y. Dresley, at this point, you realize Mr. Y is just talking casually with Barnabas?
Well, I see at least you stuck with the theme.
Well, I'm not as well known as some of the other adventurers, so it's easier for me to keep my identity close by. Harrogane, however, is the third strongest barbarian in the realm. You ever see any of those strongmen competitions?
I've seen a few. I was a bigger fan of the lumberjack games myself, but...
He gestures, and now that you think about it, yeah, Harrogane. Yeah, third strongest adventurer in the entire realm. He has done feats of athleticism that other people could never attempt to achieve, including bending the hull of a ship. It took him a day and a half, but he got there.
We're not letting him on our ship, then.
But he got there.
We're not letting him on our ship, then. He's not invited to the party on the yacht.
So what do you think, Barnabas? He leans forward, like resting his elbows on his knees as he's looking you dead in your eyes and looks very deeply into your soul with these bright, brilliant blue eyes. Do you believe that we should give everyone a little rest before we continue?
I think anyone that's strong enough to make it this far is strong enough to keep going for the next step.
Wonderful. He stands up, smoothing out his suit as he does, meticulously careful, and you see the dagger in his hand as he just like rotates it in his palm, and when it becomes parallel with his wrist, it disappears from sight.
Fancy.
Everybody, please pay attention over here. You see Harrison holding up his hand. Can I get 5 minutes? Just 5 minutes, sir? No. And you can thank Barnabas for dictating that decision.
Oh, jeez.
As he
It's a
stands
trap.
up on top of the rock. My name is Mr. Y. The letter, not the word. Before you ask, no, it is not my real name. No, I will not tell you my real name. I prefer discretion. I am an official examiner. Much like Harrogane over there, but my test is going to be rather difficult. I did not watch as all of you crossed through that arena, but am I to presume some of you were heroic in your actions? He looks at you, Dresley, and nods respectfully. And some of you were, well, for lack of a better term, fiendish, devious, malevolent, villainous. By my estimations, 236 people died. And thanks to my little counter here, he pulls out a small little digital number, which has 9 on it. 9 people survived their fall after the bridge. Quite remarkable, if you ask me. 9 of them were strong enough not to die from whatever weighted down in the depths. I wonder how many of those are going to be happy to see you all again. The next exam I have named Echoes Beneath the Earth. It is my personal belief that a team is only as strong as its weakest moments. And as such, those who fell are your allies in this competition. The test is simple. Rescue them. Resources will be provided to you if you choose to stay atop and wait this out. However, with 9 survivors, that means only 9 groups will be able to find one of those survivors, rescuing them, and succeeding in my task. However, 9 is a little light for the 3rd test, so I suppose I will make a different rule. Whom here has a boon Show them. The goblin begins reaching his hand and goes, "What the fuck? You!" He points over at you, Lenny.
I saved you from falling. Tax.
Fair enough.
Pay the piper, baby.
Barnabas, do you show yours?
Yeah, I'll show mine too.
All right. And of course, there's the other guy from that team who shows his. Brexley? The Jet. That's his name.
Jet.
The Jet. Wonderful. Well, you need to resurface after we send you down into the echoes beneath the earth with either a living survivor that you rescue or one of those boons.
Oh.
Oh, what a dick.
Oh, man.
So in total, 13 teams. That sounds reasonable. But of course, I can only control the exam so much. So if at the end of my test there's less than 13 teams, so be it. While you're beneath the earth, it is your call if you wish to be a hero or a villain. Let's hope some good karma is on your sides. We will begin lowering you down into the ravines at random locations. We should warn you, we do not monitor the Underdark very well in this region. The monsters that reside down there, well, let's call them biblical. Best of luck. And his eyes narrow down at you, Barnabas, when he says that, and just smiles a mile wide. You have 20 minutes to prepare.
Let's go up to the rest of the group. So do we just take our loophole then? Because if your group has a
That's no
boon, you
fun.
move on. If we have 3 boons, we just don't go down. We automatically all move on.
They lower you down there, and then you have to get out with a boon. Or a person.
Or can we count as a person?
No, a person
Yeah, yeah.
saved.
One of
Like
the
that
9 that
10-year-old
fell.
kill Sammy almost killed? Yeah.
Yeah, one of the 9 that fell.
Oh, I liked that kid.
So the people that choose not to go down are just automatically disqualified?
Correct.
Oh, okay.
How many people are giving us stink eye right now?
There is 312 participants currently. 12 of them are not.
The guy who got the 4th coin, is he part of the group that we were friends with on the 2nd day? Okay, that's what I thought.
And Brexley is holding it in his hands, just taunting everybody. Yeah, fucking come get it. I fucking dare
Dresley
you.
will hold up his coin and he's gonna flick it to the goblin who was complaining.
Yeah, no, I'm good. And he just walks away.
I guess I pick it up then.
Listen,
Does
I
he-
ain't smart, but I ain't stupid.
Did he give us a time frame
20
for this?
Oh,
They're going to lower you guys into the ravine at different areas, and
Okay.
you all have to escape the ravine through one of their exit points. Not like I fly out of there, ha ha ha.
Mm-hmm.
Either with a coin for your party, a single coin for your party is a success, or rescuing one of the 9 people.
let's make this interesting then. Dresley takes his boon and just chucks it up into the air.
I catch it with my hands. I go, hold on a
I'm
moment.
fast. Can I outspeed your mage hands? Is the question.
Can I slay a
Sleight of
hand?
hand, both of you.
Yeah, okay.
We have 3.
We have the opportunity to make allies right now. If we give it to teams, we could move around
Oh.
together.
Okay, you're
Somebody's
smarter than
watched
Dresley.
Survivor.
That's true.
Get out
Someone
of here with
watched-
that. It didn't even leave your hand, and I'm grabbing the.
Awesome. You're like, where'd it go? And it's just in Lenny's hand now.
I go, first off, Creepa's really good. Her whole team could be really good allies, especially if we moved somewhat in a decent range of each other. If we offer them a coin, they already have a pass as long as they manage to get out. And if there's more of us in a group, we're less
have a coin.
vulnerable. Wait, Harrison is part of that group?
No, Harrison is not. He's a solo. Harrison will actually approach you as you're talking about this. So, guys, do you want to know the 9 people who survived? I kept track.
We have 3 coins. We
Yeah.
only need 1.
Yeah.
You kept track of the 9 people that, so you know the 9 people that are missing.
I know the 9 people that are missing. I know what their skill sets are. I know what their survivability is. And I know the likelihood of them living.
How did you manage to get through everything?
It was hard, but I managed to get through it.
You're able to cast spells and stuff now, right?
Oh, yeah, of course now.
Okay. I was too far forward. I didn't see you.
None of you saw him.
Yeah. Honestly, I thought he was the 10-year-old kid and he just looked different. But
Nope.
I say we give him a coin, especially if he tags along. But then we have another coin that we can offer to a party. Maybe one that we didn't piss off who won't just backstab us.
You see only the pink, yellow, and red rangers made it across. I mean, knights.
Were those the ones I slowed?
No, the 2 that you slowed are the ones that did not make it through.
I think I've
They
spent
can't-
2. Oh, go ahead.
I was about to say they can't morph in time with just 3 of them.
Yeah, Barnabas?
I think I've spent too much time around Dresley and the rest of the Fae. I just have a hard time trusting this guy's actually going to help us if you give him a coin. Yeah.
No, he knows better to lie to me.
We've been nothing but cordial towards one another.
That's true.
We
I-
fucking
I-
3, for God's
Yeah,
sake.
we don't need 3. That's fine. No, I don't disagree. I'm just saying he's also only one person. We could probably get a bigger group.
Yeah, but
Are you guys saying this in front of him? Like,
I am.
it's fine.
Barnabas
Yeah,
is.
he's just like sitting there going, yeah, that's reasonable.
It's nothing personal.
I,
Yeah.
Where's my coin back?
I completely understand. You got to do what's necessary to be successful in this life. I get it. Don't
Yeah,
believe
I'm
it.
not
You
a-
guys aren't my only eggs in baskets.
But I'm not opposed to this transaction, so I'm keeping my coin for the group. So Dresley and Lenny, you 2 can decide what
Who was that crazy
allies you want to
lightning?
make. He's the guy with the lightning. That was the one Sammy sent down at the bottom of the pit, wasn't it?
You did
no,
what?
that was the 10-year-old kid. Yeah.
Yeah, that was Sammy deceived him into trying it out and seeing what happens. He would have been the second person across easily.
I hand you your coin back, Dresley, now that we're discussing.
And I hand it to our friend here. Answer my question.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, what's your question?
Who is the lightning kid?
Oh, yeah. His name is Killian Shorts.
Fuck off.
Killian Shorts. He
He's so
is a well-trained prodigy of some sorts. His family operates out of a monastery deep within the mountains themselves, and he learned how to, well, do things a lot faster than many people did. He never had any formal schooling whatsoever, and just decided to join a school and attempt to fulfill all of the obligations to get to this place. And, well, he failed out of school, but for some reason the kid's just stupidly rich and paid his way into the exam. Honestly, I thought he would have died out, but for a while there, he was in the lead, right? You're muted.
Yeah, he was tied with me.
Oh, you were tied. Okay, I'll adjust those notes.
I beat him out at the end.
Clearly, he fell.
was gonna say, I can literally, since I met this kid. Oh wait, does his necklace? His necklace is on the metal plate.
Yeah, it's in the metal plate. He gave up on that shit so he could actually run.
Right next to my daggers.
So speaking of, I would have long ago given Sammy her pants. It would have been the first thing Barnabas did when he got there.
As she's lifting you over the ledge, like, here.
Here, put your pants on.
Put him the fuck on.
I mean, we have 20 minutes. Dresley could go get your dagger and the necklace.
Yeah. Harrison, since you seem to know so much stuff about what's going on, knowledge seems to be a big thing you add. What do you know about Mr. Y?
Mister. Oh, you guys don't know?
I'd like to know what you know.
Well, yeah, his name's Winston. Winston, and Mr. Y glares at him, and he just immediately shuts up.
I cast message. Say again.
The spell, for some strange reason, doesn't go off, Lenny.
I'm just in there pointing at it for no reason. Like,
Lenny, but blocking our friend here and Mr. Y. Dresley will thieves can't. That's the guy Gildarts was afraid of.
I look obviously not even trying to.
And then I take your head and turn it back.
Huh? What were you saying there, Barnabas?
Do I recognize him from the video?
Oh, yeah, you recognize him.
Okay.
Yeah. All of you recognize him from the hair, the mannerisms, the posture that he has. That is the same guy from the videos. And apparently his name's Winston.
Well, I'll ask more when we get to the Underdark.
Yeah. That's all I know. Anyways, yeah, do you guys want to know about the other 8 that are down there?
Yes.
Okay. Well, there's one guy who went down. His name is Damos. Tamos.
Tamos.
Yeah, for some weird reason, a lot of like parents are shitty when it comes to naming their kids, you know? I mean, you get it. He just gestures at you, Barnabas.
What's that supposed to mean, Harrison?
What? I nothing.
You have a last name for a first name. You can't throw shade on names.
But your name makes you sound like you're 90.
I'm an old soul.
Okay.
No, it's not even I can't even say it's a family name. The family name was Rufus.
Rufus.
I'm the cast-off family name.
So Damos Tamos, he is a survival expert. Probably the most likely person to be living down there, unless Killian is alive. Which, I mean, I don't know. The kid, like, he failed out of school, but he went when he was 10. Something's weird about that kid. You know, like, he's just weird. Did you get that vibe from him, Dresley?
Seemed like fun. Swear to God, if we end up being the freaking Gone Killua dynamic.
Not everyone finishes school. It's okay.
Yeah. Damos Tamos is a survival expert. He has a lot of knowledge when it comes to plants, mushrooms, all form of fungi, animals, wildlife, monsters, monstrosities, undead. He seems very proficient at many things, including religions. I was surprised at as well. And yeah, that's what we know about him. Very likely to still be alive. And then there's Macross. Macross, he didn't give me a last name.
Mr. X.
He's a bit more of a slave down there. He's a bit more of a bold personality. I think out of everybody who fell down there, if I had to place a bet on people's lives, which isn't something I would do, right? He would be most likely to die because he's very self-assured about his pedigree, his birthright, and his hands are like really clean, other than ink stains. I'm pretty sure he's a wizard, you know?
We know people like that, right, Barnabas? As I come
Nerd.
back with the necklace and Lenny's dagger. Here you go, Lenny.
And the next person after that, that's Pat. Why do you guys keep talking about this shit? Doesn't matter for them. You see a group of just those same guys with the leather jackets walking up Barnabas, and you see that same one who was, well, offering a bet with you before, just smiling. Yeah, you guys don't really have to care, do you? Hey, I see you guys are handing out these coins to nobodies. Why don't you toss one this way, huh? We can offer you protection.
And what
You
makes
consider-
you think we need protection?
Well, by the facts that there's about 300 of them, and 6 of you, and 1's taking a shit.
Yeah, but he's light as a feather once he takes that shit. It really gives him zoomies. And he's just gone. As soon as he finishes, he's just bolting around everywhere. You can't stop him. This is
We
take
have
your
a
chance
hunter.
now. Once he finishes, once he's lighter.
I'm just offering friendship. And Barnabas, because you were the one lagging behind the most, I want you to roll me a perception check retroactively.
Okay.
Damn.
24.
This tiefling and all his buddies, they're 100% thugs. They were rowdy all the time. They were fighting with one another, teasing one another, dangling one another near the piranhas. They look a little hurt. But they made it through that entire obstacle course. The only person that hurt them were themselves.
Do they look like IRS guys?
Not at all.
Okay.
These are the biker guys, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So is the IRS.
Yeah, but they were more lawful. These guys are way more chaotic.
Wait, are they wearing? Do their jackets have colors? Like they're not happen to be affiliated with the gang that me and Dresley stole the bikes from, do they?
They are not. They're wearing
Okay.
a DL print, which is green and yellow. Because Sammy, actually, you can roll me a history check on this gang.
It's possible. Oh nope, she is there. Never mind.
It's the fucking Green Lanterns.
I said DL.
DL,
Oh, sorry.
the Dread Lanterns.
No. Sammy, this gang, by the way, you are muted in case you're saying anything. This gang is known as Devil's Lettuce. They run weed from the Great North all the way down south illegally, but they do it fantastically.
Okay. Can I just relay that to everybody?
Yes, you can.
Thank you.
Well, it sounds like they're skilled at maneuvering quietly, or at least
They all start laughing very loudly.
I don't know how they managed to do that, but
There's more than one way to skin a cat. It's about 30.
I was about to say
He'll high five you, Dresley. Yeah, these guys aren't bad.
I would label them as competent but untrustworthy, Lenny.
yeah.
Oh, hey. Devil never goes back on their deal, and neither do I.
See, I know it's just an association thing with the name, but I have this whole thing about devils. Not to mention, I gotta imagine you're in competition with some of our party's families. Yeah.
You guys are drug runners?
Part time.
Suppliers.
Oh, well then we're not competition at all. We just run them.
Yeah,
Over
they're
the
mules.
borders and through the hills to grandma's house we sell.
If we make a deal, it's gonna be me and the fiend who make it, 'cause the devil Fey pact.
Yeah.
So each one of us has a coin. Dresley, did you give yours to
Yeah.
Harrison already?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
That
I'm
was
keeping
payment for
mine for the
information.
group.
Okay.
So
I
it's really
only
up
have
to
one
you,
coin.
Letty.
So, if you want to take these guys, you can, or you can try to fish around for a different group. But they were the ones that were bold enough to just approach you.
I'm gonna look at Harrison and say, who would you suggest? Out of all the people that you know that are still up here. And you were behind, so I'm sure you saw the reactions of everybody falling into my
Your.
prizes.
You had to say that out loud, didn't you?
I'm saying it to him. I'm not saying it like to. I'm not yelling it out
Yeah.
in front of everyone.
The biker guy's listening, but that's all. He eyes go wide and goes, in all honesty, I would have suggested the Prism Knights. They don't like you right now.
Neither the twins.
The twins also would have been amazing allies in a place like this.
But the twins don't like me.
I've heard.
Yeah, I also
Um,
knocked them out.
There's there's Liana and the Winded Step.
Who are they?
Oh, and he points over and you see that there is a group of 4 girls in ballet uniforms doing stretches, looking completely untouched through that entire thing.
I managed to dodge all that nonsense to get here.
See, they have the grace we lack, Letty.
Right.
Speak for yourself, Barnes.
Tresley didn't get fucked up until the back fits.
Literally, the only thing that slowed me down.
Yeah. So Liana is she's the leader of their group over there. They are very good at maneuverability. Obstacles, I mean, it stands to reason that they were successful through this. Harrow Grain is kind of their ballet instructor at their school.
All look at Hero Grain.
There's
Who's walking back from the airplane that's getting ready to go.
this
Just
unit of a
imagine
man.
him in a tutu.
Yeah.
Imagining him on his toes.
Leotard. But yeah, they're known for being beyond graceful. They were taught the importance of physical power as well as optimized movement and strength of limbs more than anything else. And they have a signature move that I'm sure you guys have heard of. It's called the Cyclone of Spectral Chains.
We weren't in school long enough to develop signature moves, did we?
No, that's sophomore year.
I mean, there's a move that you guys did that everybody's aware of.
The dwarven standoff.
I'll fucking do it. Oh, well, it's where they begin dancing around a group of individuals, and they dance with such fervor and velocity that they create a mini cyclone trapping them inside. And then they toss out these spectral chains that they all had enchanted into their being so they don't have to carry them, which grabs people, restrains them, and keeps them tied to the ground, and you can't breathe inside the cyclone, so you suffocate and die.
That would be amazing to have assisting us, but also terrifying to have happen to you if they decide to just backstab us down there.
Yeah, verbal components, they're out.
Well, we have 2 coins. If we go ahead and get one for the bikers, one for the dancers, we
Hey,
can
hey,
You already gave one. You already handed yours to Harris.
I'm talking about
Telling
Barnabas and
you all
Lenny.
this. Oh, Barnabas said he's keeping his.
Yeah, the Barnabas
For you
is the
guys.
one for us. That's our coin. So we have
Mhm.
1 coin to play with.
Yeah, but I want to find this lightning kid.
Well,
Seems fun.
you guys are clearly giving me one, right?
You want to find the lightning kid, Dresley? Harrison, you'll help us find the lightning kid?
Honestly, yeah. I've never been in the Underdark before, but it can't be that bad, right?
Huh.
If
Is it worse
will-
than the Howling Abyss?
probably not.
Okay.
What's the Howling Abyss?
Oh, it's this world that's perpetually screaming at you and has wind that makes it impossible to see and worms that come out of the ground that are like 60 stories tall and swallow you whole.
Where the hell have you been?
The Howling Abyss.
Why were you there?
It was my junior year mission.
Good God. Yes, you're staying with us.
I just didn't get seen.
If Barnabas is fine with it, then yeah, I'm fine with handing one to the dancers and the drug dealers.
We'll have to wait for Barnabas.
Yeah. The mules. The drug mule peoples.
Between our friend here and locate object, I think we can find him pretty damn easily and fast.
Yeah. That's
Also, Drizzly doesn't like skipping challenges.
so now we know who to blame if we fail.
Yes. Yes, like you weren't gonna blame me for anything else. In first place.
Nothing's been your fault. Yeah.
Well,
I mean, negatively. At least.
Surprisingly, yeah, Dresley was the only person who was not malicious going over the bridge. Yeah, Dresley,
Barnabas.
get an inspiration. You were the
Hey!
only good aligned character going over that entire obstacle course in the party.
well,
I didn't know my illusions
Boy.
would kill people.
Wait, there's
I just-
piranhas in the water? Who put those there?
Proceeds to not remove his illusions. Like, oh well, I'm on a furbolg. I'm fine.
Barnabas, Dresley has an idea of giving the coins to both the bikers and the dancers, and then quickly finding this kid because we have magic that's very easily used to track him. Mainly because Dresley doesn't like to skip out on challenges. What's your argument against?
So what this would mean is that we would lose all 3 coins because we already gave one to Harrison.
You don't have to skip out on the challenge. Why take the risk? We could still go try and find someone.
There's only 9 people to find.
Right. And so if the 9 people are found before we get to them, now we're screwed.
We'll have to fight and steal, kidnap that person, or coerce them into leaving that group that found them.
If you
But
want to
if-
make a deal with one of them that we will help them find somebody in exchange, I'm fine with that. But I see no point in giving away all 3 coins. I'm fine with going out and trying to find people. I don't care if we find all 9. Fine.
Just really piss people off. Find all 9 and have a
Literally
coin.
no one but us passes.
Come back.
Well, yeah, I agree. You don't need to give one to the short shit. But I'm right here. And I'm a better ally than an enemy.
Yeah, threats really aren't all that impressive.
We have a whole room of threats right behind you.
You're one of 300 people that are currently threatening us. So
Not including the oil company,
Oh, they're not here right now, hopefully.
the other devil.
The third test.
Right.
Barnabas would instantly fail if you had to do something for the oil company.
yes.
Barnabas, did you hear about the dancing group? The
Yeah, I heard
ballet?
enough.
Okay.
Um,
Which do you think we should go with?
Barnabas will never vote for the Devil's Lettuce group. Barnabas just instinctively doesn't trust the Devil's Lettuce group.
Yeah. Well, if we go talk to the dancers, then we definitely don't have to trust them because they will come after us, 100%. And they're good at smuggling, which means they're probably capable of being serious and stealthy when they need to be.
What is this? They all have leather jackets, right? Okay.
DL is their logo. Devil's Lettuce. DL.
What races are any of them small race?
There's a halfling.
Good. I try to memorize his appearance. Turn around and make little minor illusions of him, trying to like practice.
Perception check as you just keep staring.
Look over my shoulder back at him like 8 times. Like, damn, I just can't get his nose right.
10. Oi, why the fuck is your stupid damn gnome looking at me?
Just kind of a gnome thing. You get used to it.
I don't like it. And he picks up a dagger and just starts like angling it towards you. Mr. Y will speak up. There is no combat until you are down inside of the Underdark, where I can't monitor it.
I point at him and say, hey, we might be friends here. Give me a second.
So? And he stabs one of the other guys in the thigh who, oh, you little dick.
Yeah, no, screw these guys. They do
Tough
this
as
shit
shit,
for
though.
fun. They might just attack us down there for shits and gigs if they get too bored. Let's go with the dancers.
So we will be denying your application.
And Crave will listen carefully for you all down there. As he begins backing away with the whole crew and they all just smile, keep watching, the halfling does the eye things at you, Lenny.
I don't know what I'm like. I don't know what that
Daggers.
means. I wave.
It's better than the dagger. Or sorry, they're a biker gang. The switchblade.
Yeah.
So
I check my own daggers. Was that one of mine? No. Okay.
So you approach over to Liana and the Winded Step.
Hi. I've heard your name is Liana. Is that correct?
You see this magnificently beautiful high elven woman turn towards you all with her hair tightly woven in the tightest single braid you have ever seen as she smiles at you. Yes, and you are Lenny Fiddlebrand, correct?
Do you know who I am?
But of
that is-
course. Who doesn't know the regal, very generous family of the Fiddlebrands?
The group looks down to Lenny.
I kind of look back up at them and kind of smirk a little bit. I'm like, this might be a bit easier than I thought. I go ahead and look at
it. It is the ballet school that your family donates thousands of dollars to a year.
internally.
Thousands of
Lenny's
dollars a
like,
year?
they've been really getting into a lot of businesses recently. Talked to them a couple of years. They've been busy. I'll go, well, I noticed you all don't have a coin. And to potentially make this trip a little bit easier for you all to go through, we figured we might be able to come up with an arrangement to cooperation between our groups. We have an extra coin. We'd be willing to offer you one if we could be allies down here.
Well, as tempting as that offer is, in all honesty, me and the sisters were, well, planning on just saving lives, being real heroes.
That's true, you could, but there's only 9. He looks around. Despite your potential abilities and success, it's always good to have a guarantee. If you have a coin in your pocket, that won't slow you down from saving people as well.
Persuasion, Lenny.
This is when I realized I boosted deception, not persuasion.
Yeah.
12.
A tempting offer, but why would you be so generous to us all? Surely not out of good nature.
Well, we figured on our attempts to get through to the front, we unfortunately had to take certain means that might have slowed others down. Plus, we had a plethora of coins. This might have been better. We don't need all of these. And he looks over at Harrison. We've already provided him with one. Seemed like he needed a little bit of help.
He just waves a little bit. So you are expecting us to take a coin following all of you to protect you while also going and finding people that need rescuing?
Points at Dresley. Oh, he for sure wants to rescue some people as well. There's a young boy
Cousin.
that fell. Sorry?
What up, cousin?
Oh,
Every
No!
every elf, man. Every fae.
She looks at your fist, looks at you. I'm sorry, but it is unladylike to touch people.
What realm?
This one.
that's why they use the chain.
I look at Sammy.
Wow, no one ever accused Sammy of being a lady.
There's a young boy that fell down there, and he's awful keen to find him.
Killian, yes. Oh, the poor child. You're going to go rescue him.
We would like to try to. We think we
Dresley.
have means of finding him.
Dresley, you can now persuade as well.
Yeah, the kid was fun. I don't know how the heck he didn't make it past the bridge, but said persuasion.
I did.
Oh, that's a 24. Literally double what Lenny did.
Despite his rough start, Lenny, he is a great closer.
Lenny takes mental notes.
You're
So-
the other half of that, Lenny. You're a great opener. Closing is hard.
There's a reason you went to Dresley for dating advice.
Right. Which hasn't succeeded yet.
Yeah, 1 week
But-
downtime.
If it is in service of helping young Killian and making sure he has a bright, vibrant future ahead of him, me and the sisters would love to assist you all. However, we have 3 rules that we need you all to understand. Rule number 1, elegance before convenience. Rule number 2, we will not participate in the murder of anything that is fluffy.
Going over what exists in the Underdark.
Scaly, slimy, sludgy, scaly, slimy, a few fuzzy.
If it's fungus, it could be fuzzy.
And rule number 3, after Killian is safely apprehended and in your custody, the sisters and I are going to go and look for anyone else who might need saving.
I'm okay with that.
Is this amendable?
Seems like a fair deal, Barnabas.
Sure. Barnabas doesn't understand why we're not just beelining for the exit as soon as we get down there, since we have coins already. But
Tresley wants to
Barnabas
be a
will-
hero.
Barnabas will go along with everyone else. Barnabas just doesn't understand why we're doing This is
Lenny,
not
who's-
part of Barnabas's goals.
Lenny, who still doesn't understand the Green Man, is like, wouldn't the Green Man want you to help people?
No, he probably wouldn't.
Oh, that's weird.
The Green Man is not a god of benevolence.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know.
No.
One question about the second clause. You wouldn't kill things that are fluffy, obviously. If something were to attack you and it was fluffy, would you knock it unconscious at least and allow it to live and just leave safely? Or would
No, there's
how would
no
you handle?
reason to assault creatures of such beauty and renown.
You ain't gonna find that in the Underdark.
You'd be surprised. There's beauty all over the realm. You just need to look.
I'm fine with their clauses.
I mean, just look at your generosity of kinship and companions. She gestures at Lenny. You find beauty in this friendship, despite how the rest of the world may perceive them.
I don't know whether
Hold on.
to take that as a compliment or not.
The hell
I
is
think
that
she-
supposed to
I think she
be?
just backhand complimented me.
I don't think it
I
was
don't
a
think it was a
compliment to
compliment.
that backhand. I think it was a backhanded insult. To us, at least.
I do not mean any insult by what I say. Just the rest, you know how you could be perceived as a gnome. And yet they find beauty in your friendship and kindness, as do we.
Looks at everybody else. I don't think they do. I think they just put up with me because I just won't leave.
Now,
Anyone
Lenny,
here? Go on.
Lenny, this is what you would just nod your head and walk away in case you try asking out a girl that goes around in these hoops.
Anyone proficient in religion may roll.
I don't think anyone.
I am.
Barnabas for sure. Sammy too, probably.
Sammy probably is. I'm not sure if Sammy's actually awake or not, though.
She might be asleep. So,
She didn't get much sleep last night.
it's fair. As she is talking, you're like looking over the tutu and the leotard that she's wearing and all the other ones are, and you notice embroidered into it is the symbol of Sune.
Hmm.
They are devout worshippers of the Lady of Love, goddess of beauty and passion.
That explains so much. Yeah.
And that's why they think they're being nice to Lenny.
Yeah.
It's just
Yes, Letty, we bring you along because we love you. It's not pity over the fact that we know you had to deal with Gildarts even longer than we did. Yeah.
yeah, if we're gonna lie, we might as well just say you guys love my hot dogs too.
Oh God, that's what that conversation was about. I couldn't remember what tangent we went off on.
Like an
I knew
hour.
we went off on one. I just couldn't remember.
Yeah,
what
it was hot
was.
dogs.
Hot dog water.
Lenny's hot dog water, yeah.
Yeah. God.
If you
That he
roll it
never
over,
changed out.
it preserves the flavor.
Yeah.
And potentially also used it to mop the floors.
Yeah.
Wow.
Eventually
That's
you
when
go
he knew
ice.
to change it.
You go ice fishing with hot dogs because you got to make a hole in the middle.
So disgusting.
Lenny, I will definitely, I will say this from this newfound information. Our bond is apparently of knuckleheads of rich kids.
Yes.
Oh wait, all of you are passionate donators to the fine arts then?
I would definitely say my father spends a lot of money on artistic expression.
Wonderful.
I'm sure my father used to donate for the sake of appearances. I don't know that my father actually cared about arts at all. but
Yeah.
I'm sure he donated enough to maintain appearances.
He
from
did
his
put
status at the time.
he did put your older sister into ballet school, but after like 6 months took her out.
Yeah.
I mean, you could argue that your land used to be a painting.
It was picturesque.
Yes, till that asshole sold it out. Lenny, I think it's fine as deals go.
Yeah.
We at least know. I trust them to follow the letter of what they agreed to, far more than I do the devil lettuce people.
100%.
So, besides, there's nothing fluffy about devil's lettuce, so they could fight devil's lettuce.
I don't know. Some of them might have been a little scruffy.
Scruffy is not the same thing as
a little unshaven.
fluffy. Does Harrogate count as fluffy, or is that hairy?
Yes, he is fluffy.
He is fluffy.
Well, he properly grooms it. See, there's a difference between people who have just a mane of hair that flows on them naturally, and someone who tends to and cultivates the beauty, the flow, the grace of their hair. You just barely notice, Barnabas. Her eyes flicker between Sammy and Dresley. Dresley takes care of himself.
Yes, I know. I got what you were saying there.
Excuse yourself, ma'am?
Meanwhile, Sammy probably hasn't even put her pants back on yet.
Just over the shoulder.
Well, if it seems like we've made an agreement, holds the coin up to her.
And she will curtsy low enough to actually get eyesight with you and take the coin. Well, then, we will be sure to find you as soon as we are down there and assist you in saving Killian.
All right.
Sisters, puree. And they start flicking their feet as they wander away.
I feel good about this decision.
I do not. I stopped feeling good as soon as I found out they were elves. But that's an internal thing to Tim. Tim is racist against elves. Not
Fair
Barnabas.
enough. Lenny, roll me a perception check.
Perception chess. That's what Lenny's thinking.
Oh.
I was just
no, they're
I was
ballets.
just about
they're
to
ballet
say.
dancers. There's no chess there.
I was about to say, Lenny's probably like, I wonder if they wear those outfits in black. Let's see here.
Yes, they do.
Dramatic.
Dresley will just say
13.
13. You just barely make out somewhere behind you someone judgmentally going, ugh, posh bitches.
I'm not even mad about that because kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
But it is acceptable. I doubt one of them will roundhouse kick me randomly in the face.
You've been going after the goth baddies for so long, and now you're with the poshes. He gave up. Anyways. So.
Sold out, Lenny.
20 minutes has gone by, and you guys have cultivated 2 allies amongst your group. You have Harrison, your informant, who is going to be with you while you're down there. It's familiar. Yeah, fair. And then you have the wonderful and lovely group of Sunite ballet dancers named Liana and the Winded Step.
Ballet Paladins of Soon.
Isn't it great?
It is amazing.
their oath is of beauty.
Yeah. Preserve beauty beyond anything else. That's why they don't wear heavy armor. It would hide their beauty.
I could just imagine getting attacked by somebody who pirouettes and then kicks you and then smites as they do it.
It just kicks you in the face. Oh, I was ready for that combat. That would be a good one. But now you guys have to deal with the Embervale duos, which clearly anyone in your party who is proficient at insight can notice the Embervale twins glaring at you the entire time. Barnabas.
All I did was entangle them for a round or two.
They would have been first place.
Oh.
Really?
They're monks.
Oh, that makes sense.
I kind of whispers. I also knocked them out and made them go to sleep.
Oh, then why are they staring at me?
They don't know who cast that.
They don't know who did that.
They just felt sleepy.
Mine was too much on brand.
Alrighty. But anyways, Mr. Y will gather up. Everyone, come on. We need to get you all into the helicopters. And as he says that, you see a fleet of helicopters begin to fly out. And you all get loaded into them. Each group, their designated helicopter with one or two stragglers with them. Harrison being one of the solo acts with you all, and this very bulky looking orcish guy who thumbs up you guys as you're getting in. There's an instructor inside of your helicopter who begins teaching you all how to appropriately attach a parachute onto yourselves.
Oh. Oh, it's that kind of...
All right, if anyone here does not believe in their ability to jump out of this bird, when I say jump and miss the target, then strap yourself to someone else.
This is a bird?
Keep up, boy. Wind ain't that thin up here.
Can I fly it?
Technically.
Sit down, boy. Air's too thin up here.
But I have proficiency. I've trained for this.
Show me your license.
Oh, shit. License schmeisens.
That's what we're here for.
I'm licensed by my god.
Roll persuasion, Barnabas, or intimidation.
Wait, so we're jumping out of this big metal tube?
Yes.
Nat 20.
He slaps you on the shoulder. I'm gonna put my parachute on. You're flying this bird.
Oh, yeah.
And when we need to swap seats, you're jumping.
Perfect. I'm in.
All right. And he starts strapping everybody in with their parachutes. Lenny, do you trust yourself to be able to jump out of the airplane when he tells you to?
Yes, and I also strap myself with my hands. I'm like, if at the very least, I can just carry myself back down.
All right. Then
Presley does not take a parachute.
Oh no, he gives you a parachute. Nope, it's mandatory.
All right, I'm gonna hold it like this.
Nope, he starts putting it on you.
I don't need no damn.
You
safety.
don't have to use it, Dresley, but at least put it on.
It's resources. We could use it for something else.
Fine.
Alrighty, so we have a point structured system that we utilize that's going to be useful in the future. We are tallying how many awesome points each of you have gotten on your way through this entire exam. If you are looking for additional awesome points, you will receive them for doing a backflip, a front flip, full 360 spirals on your way down. And if you want, he pulls out a snowboard.
Yes.
If you can manage to land flatly on the ground utilizing this and your parachute, you'll get 5 awesome points.
Fuck it, give me the Power Rangers movie intro.
He hands it over to you, Dresley.
Question, you said it's been 20 minutes, so I still have like, how long has it been since the beginning of the exam? 'Cause I'm wondering how much time on my channel divinity is.
Like, it was a mile, so like 30 minutes.
Okay, so I have 10 minutes left on my channel divinity.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Wait, didn't it last an hour?
It's an hour, yeah. You said 30
It's
minutes on
been
that. It's
30.
been 20 minutes. That's 50.
No, I mean 30 minutes total. You have 30 minutes remaining.
Jeez. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah. So, everyone else gets strapped in. Alrighty. Barnabas, you sit in the chair. This is awesome. You see all the buttons, all the bells and whistles. The only piece of machinery that you have respect for in the world. Anything that flies.
And it runs on gas.
Oh.
Everything here runs on magic. I've already covered this multiple times. That I desire to do this.
So, Barnabas, I need you to roll me a air vehicle check. If you're not proficient in that, choose a deck skill you have proficiency in.
I have air vehicle
Perfect. Roll that.
with Dex. I'm assuming.
Yes, sir.
20.
20. You see the rocky ravines, these open up chasms that all of the helicopters are moving around and towards as you're flying over the environment. You can see they turn pitch black since the sun's not at its highest point in the sky all the way down there, and you begin angling it down, getting right above it as you begin gliding between the ravines, moving up and down, and everyone else, you are like feet away from the blade of your helicopter hitting the edge of the ravine. But Barnabas is apparently controlling this shit really fucking well. All right, you're going to need to give us another couple 100 feet over there, and that open spot is where we're doing the swap. Everyone, get ready to go. Barnabas, you switch positions with him. Who's going to be the first one out?
Yo!
All right, and as Dresley holds onto the railing and pulls himself through, that's where we end the session this week. Come back next week as we are seeing if you guys can parachute down and earn any awesome points. Players, thank you all very much for playing. Viewers, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.